All right. Thank you for good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Baby, I'll hear me free. Be now Aquaba Sonko at the bar political zone to me day. So I hope so. Be out here. Today is a beautiful Wednesday. Yeah. And a beautiful Wednesday. The best say, baby, I'll hear if you be no. Over share page in the mine na niama etumi akọ the way SSL kọ ebesere mo a baby a mo bia no mon share page ni din den emfa mai nyame be shraw say wa share page no e de ama me page so mo bibia akọ aba kese pa e de ba page so there were a few things and then me person minimum na dwendwen ho few things and me person minimum na ekasa na ya wofo no so no into me it make it the right decision going to the polls I don't know election be once again me do be as wa o hwe me bia no onyame antina no munchra na onye okese obaso a any day more said am ye ma me da no I like no mon like it and I like no mon person mo be me aso mo am YouTube na dey na ekoso YouTube for me na makasa say mo modern na mon like page no obaso so to me den I like page na page ni to me cover be SSL ko mo modern na mon yele sa amaye why all right now well comment so na all the comments no so aye den all the comments no so about all the comments ba you be reading the camera ama na obia ehun they are also adventure or the boy show no I think the first person wa mehu no Ebenezer Kobi Nyameche who share from YouTube with I mean show na onye also akoma so ade ma melody na ya fusu a me da say baby girl also waba online all right then share TikTok Nancy G okay your Nana Mensa okay na ho ebio your Futa Ibrahim Ray Mr. Zion and maybe Paul George Paul George na Bam Wong, all of you are welcome to the page. I hope you will be here to also show your support, your ideas, and all that need be for today's program. Today, I want to talk to the mothers who are in Ghana, and Mark Azela, you've also left a comment. With Amisha Celestina Apia, you've also left a comment. Thank you. Esther Nana, also Waba, Lady Gaga, Namisha, na on show then was Abreu. Patromoko so na share page in a page into me and then me person are getting onto this things quick, but mo try there. Hello, Ma Mary, Patron, you are welcome. But just a page in the man. Wow, so Ghana for Muhiro Bako and then the many video now I'm also here. Okay, and Sakufi, if you don't leave a comment, we will not know you are here. Why? Until your comments news or medaz so share mame. Lillian Denchi, which I also so thanks for coming. I'm kind of saying Mohiro no war US no boy no did that no na obi the feeling no. Now I just decided to start today on that lighter note and we get into more serious stuff because and there may be so mame, to be honest with you. And there may be so mame. And the reason why in there may be so mame say unipa daseni And I say, Papa Penny, Yawo, Yatito, Phyllis Bonsu. Thank you for waiting for me. Please share the page for me, okay? And like it. You see, if you're on YouTube, look for the like and like it for me. Why? Please look for the like and like it for me. God bless you. Okay. So, oh Papa, oh Mame, some of us lived with our grandparents. And until recently, some section of Ghana tried to tell us, the I am many papa no chire yen bupani budueja na uneni na unkwandare wasasi no all of a sudden yen tuni ni nengu because yen ye ni kuromu kwan because ondidi ye na yen fenkodi mpanifo atem. Initially na medwene say it would just be something a Ghana from mpanifo would not even like, but we do baby me hu yen na mpanifo to say papa we like ni age kwa nim na all support. Wo oti America hwe bra wo bo hwe bra wa bo edan a wasi ni Ghana hwe se baby a wo firi wo bo bra de bedu baby a wadui na nne o ba be ka kire me se unnim nyansa na se be ade se twene Jonas na be kire wo nyansa wo de unnim nyansa wo na ade se twene Jonas na be ka kire wo se wo ma mpanimfo ne yakwase ampafo na na ado yesei pa omia yesei Chief Imam you say asofo just a yendi obia and you so obia clear. And my charity, you are welcome. Oh, share the caliber of person that this boy is with the fake lifestyle be a live as if say he is doing well. Our brother one way nim no pay face who no so nim say on your well. Now still utumi beka asem na Ghana for budget so na. It tells you how deep we have sunk as a nation. Now maybe bisa na ya ne hunu me meka no kra kire mo. Ya ne hunu me because the way Ghana was brought up by Yeshisha Ghana no enya no na ye hu. Ene pani ni ho, sofu papa ni ho. Like everything is now bizarre. Like there is nothing. Like everything just turns upside down. And the number one thing everybody sees, where can I get my next meal? How can I get my next food? Cynthia, you are welcome. How can I eat? How can I drink? That is all that matters to Ghanaians right now. Lady Gaga, thank you for sharing. I think set time now, so me personally, I think set time now so for us to kind of look at what is really on the ground, which today I'll be able to share some with you. I'll be able to share some with you after I have responded to a few videos. But let us start with the laughter. And then we see. So Ghana for hero no glass on kwase sa na friend no from na didi. Look at where he is standing. We are Ghana ni ahwe baby ogina ono kire say bru kire de nti bra and now yes why video be say usuro say Trump the nebebe ni kromo say den. I mean I just laugh if that is even going to happen, but I don't think that Trump at the end of the day is any man no obey. But look at it, this guy is such a popper, like just say enko ye sa no. But Ghana for gidi say ono no wonyansa e chen ye mpanifo a won mo abu man na ejanto man mu, whether NDC or MPP, where we've had our challenges, everybody has had their challenges, but the country is still moving. People want us to forget about that role and look at Obi ono no didi atemu keke as the yardstick to show say we are keeping people on their toe. Look at your hero. This is Jonas. God that is Jonas. We know the video. Hey, baby. Look at this. Look at this. Mama catch us kill am. Ghana what do you? Cheno. It was of a train cry. God just look at this. Hey! That is Chuni Jonasu, the Ghanaian hero, who has insulted everybody, including God and Muhammad. Edu baby ana na ne fans ne tie ne chipa no tumi be gina ho no we di asofo ne asori ni na atem no we di chief mama atem on to say one day awuni mi say you know anum nkramofo de omo nya de omo de bibi say abechew omo hotel na say otwen na no ye den e de sign na we ye papa penny we the 40 and above na say Twene Jonas because so did government be according to what adwene mu no we failing government be according to what imagination no ne niam be a 1 year enko ye mountain no when nyane mani did na attempt you think say he has sense and look at him a chain homeless people meaning even if he has a place to stay just look at the environment because this is like when you were a street person you gina highest I video na Ghana for papa for mama for Mmewa nkokra ahemfo support also dimpen. Look at this. God have mercy. This is even sad. Hey, Ghana pa Charlie, your politics na hard I know I China because I'm watching it. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, you will see it. But just look at it. This is so sad. Look at the politics plan Adani Ghana say. All right. Anyways, this morning I came with good news. This morning me de nkranhye sembai. This morning me de any das was enenam. This morning me pese ye nyina ye de your political lens ebeto nchen for once. Now you look at the things figure by figure, data by data. Maybe I will join me biano. I'm sure I will share page in a moment. It's ya Adodan Kwekufuado, Commander-in-Chief, Ghana Armed Force, President of Ghana. Yechana Bedi Echre, flag bearer of NPP, Alhaji Dr. Mahama Dubaumia. Anyone we hear no my idea, man idea, na say me usema bekiso ATSC form. If you go on Facebook, it is Felix Appiah Political Zone. Uko YouTube Felix Appiah Political Zone. That's how you can watch. Don't forget to subscribe and like for me. Or subscribe. I know I like it. Felix Appiah Political Zone. And yeah, no one say Mami Becky, meaning Samusuma, Mami Becky Swesi form, Mami Rebecca Kufuado. Or no Swesi form one, or no so name one, or the campaign, the ding, Gandang beside Hono Wafawa. Yes, I am a maybe gidi. We need to make sure say and Kabum so many nipanas ye na MPP fu ni nara say yankoma or ya ubi a na etiemu say yankoma e bi a disappointment bi a eba ya kwan mu ana say ne am bi a na express anka ye benya na ye nsanka na ye tumi ye adwuma e me ye san retain power e bi a afie atwa mu no e na nso so a this time de nyame ebe ma nsa so amanesi wiye mesrew mama ma yemfa otan mama ma yemfa enemenya bi mama ma yemfa wo nko na omudi mama ma yemfa na mebu afu me MP na yenkoto aba sebe yebenu ye ho mama memfa we mfam kekene yensere. And then I may share some videos here be. And I don't know more American move to me I can say the American I mean like some boy yeah chira after this election no America hidi baby I meaning how true it is because I don't live in America, but those are minimum some more American the things that I watched online no chrono 18 I'm to about you but 18 and you will ask why Mokai a year 2008 and 2008 year two about you no some Mokai the way a Ghana Ghana ye hey atamels ebani say no winning anado. The whole place was like, baby, I ding. You know why? There is a lot of uncertainty. But Omu nim what is lying ahead of them. Omu diebufuo, ena Biden and fairly Biden and a Democrat for Abema gay for Dawson and Bani or Babeda. Bema beda sade ne yempe omoma sade no kodi kaintino enne womo de sade na gina so ato aba o nanso omanimu ayedin ye be build the wall ye be ye de me kan din na ya ye na ye say ayedin keke o Nipa ni bi wo wa wo ya America fo a ye ne sa immigrant fo bi na twempna ebi kura ni bi awowo e wo mma a omunim say if this eyes where you omudi be a sociedia families are going to be separated. Into yes, America has voted, but the system is quiet. And Amakano, okay, Lady Lady Gaga said it is true. Somebody just called me a wise man. Thank you for the flattering words, Anthony. Obisu say GH major or no same so or so or no Ohio. Okay, or no so sampa Kronumwa 18. Ghana for Achia Nembuye Muntie niye Achia na embuye because se ukodi ebufu echi na udi koto aba eya na yete ye ba bi nka se wodi awose won ka hwipo amenu aba ma fa wani to fom na hwe eye ye papa je ekufu abreso pensem a NDC fo kan ye pensem a NDC fo prugu ho pensem a NDC fo de bedada yen yadwuma ne se nana sebe yi je ekufu anye adwuma itwitwa atura kese ene yede to papa yi so ene yede NDC fo bae areho sema ewom ne se menu aba ma areho sema na ewom ne se ye to waba wo Ghana etu je ekufu wiye no na omani mu ayedin after all the nearma na ya papa kufu lay ne down and nesanka Ghana fan into my pefra because ne steady hands now or this share ye no yamma the same policy and continue man entimunti no kufu nearma baby was start NDC for buy umujaye enyama bebre a kufuo ebo no homoden pedigu ho ma Ghana no NDC for buy no omubegu and now me no ka say the same NDC for now no Mr. President Kufuor nye President Kufuor ye kronfo President Kufuor we are Ghana ska President Kufuor we are saying no they are the same people sitting on radio, sitting on TV, sitting on newspapers and interviews saying say Kufuor was one of the best. Actually, it's not even one of the best. Kufuor was the best president. And I never thought said that kind of word would come out from somebody like Sami Jemfi. I was watching him one day. And I'm not all talking about abaya benina, we are you say, Sabi President Kufuor, Shamembu Papa, President Kufuor de Baye, like I say, a one am come here then, told me, say Ghana, you wasem. The same party that destroyed the image of Kufuor. Sometimes no Luma and Kurano Wago, get the Tafoni na share no. NDC for almost one more betty MPP for Kogumintimum for Momra, Eba be dear dear. No more betty Kufuor Crofwa, yet the Nipa 17 Kujina court, ye Nipa Bakupo and Fanantum. But no more say Kufuor government, ye corrupt. And ne say ye ka say. NDC ababemu 2 times in the 4th Republic. MPP, yes, second time in a way. NDC first term, yenya akronfo NDC for penifo a one more ball on my kronu we skenti omokoda jail. And I'm talking about NDC 1 with JJ Rawlings. Mo amokai Minister Kwame Pepra, Finance Minister Kwame Pepra, okoda jail. Dan Abodapi okoda jail. Utie. My friend is saying Salome okoda jail or no crowd owo jail. What was his offense? Stealing and causing financial loss to the state. NDC 1 no. I'm talking about the rubric or the metric of corruption. Abai mi enui ye de omo to ho na ya hwe corruption. Omumu hwan e na ye corrupt. Enya corruption ne say me kwesi apia. Mebe bie manum gboya. Na maka se yamfa ne say hwan bi na wa. Ya ho fa ye kronfo na eno ane so ye kronfo de bi. Eye bibia esese ye establish say udi for ebre bi baye uwie ska went me and you one nti ye eye charge ye down so. And on a year king. Yede NDC second half by na John Dramani Mahama eka ho. Okay. Tetevi, Abuga Pele, David XCB, Eugene Bafuboni, Ernest Thompson, Opuni. So many cases are bebre ekodemu, bebre ademu epie, bebre edasudem, bebre recently said the name Temaklo, any axim. Now, what can you tell me? Say, this is my simple question. I am corrupt. I'm a thief. Yet, you took me to court. You couldn't amass any evidence to prove, say, I'm a thief. So the court lets me go. I want you to look at the two things. So then my friend also get put into like that same situation. My friend no also no. Ya didn't could be a senibia. Na eniama evidence ya your pointy ye nina chere say ampa onipa na wieska enu nti court ye bua no for edna to afiase ama na serve time. Into so one passes enye bayisem senya aburo bi na we so a eye den na wo tumi ka kire me say ye de mi ko gina court ye nyame ho asem embu me famfa mantum wo ye do ko gina court ye nyame ho asem bua for the ukotu mu but wo won ye corrupt meme mo na me ye corrupt Ghana for mama yenye very serious utie mama yenye very serious one because I say gradually yeah man politics this politics that you know it changed the real thinking machine of the Ghanaian body. First your bogan ni adwene emudo adwene nyansa wo and then your bogan ni adwene dokono bo ayeden brodo bo ayeden yentumi nidi 3 times ensuo yenya bi nom yenya milk nom ya gesi jijaye eduane ne maaye eduane price of food petrol bo ayeden enonko a. So the majority of the people are not crying for development in their localities. They are not looking at the school infrastructures that is being built. No. They are not looking at the roads that is being built. No. They are not looking at the things that will transform a nation, like the Ghana card and things that they are not looking at that. They don't want that. You know, what they want is, are they going to be able to eat right now? If you can let them eat right now, then you are their government. So it's not about systems. And unti can say, Osman, say yanhwe ni ye, Ghana for muntie, na yama bibia ye aduane bo, ene ye ndidi ye, ene ye men ye, ene we nya bi na we nya bia. Very soon, we will only elect candidates who will just come and feed us food. Mr. Evans, welcome. Because me your president. Now my first term, my year free education, my year schools, my year acquiring, my year hospitals, let's say na mo koto aba. Edi gensi mi ana so mama me lusu aba. That automatically tells me say, hey, there be an microphone on yes side development no mo pe. Inti I wait I mean edwuma ebre so say ye koto aba na makoto to e mo kakra mato anwa kakra mato sardine mato sa ho 1 or 2 na me de ayeden me de aba constituency na mabe cha amam da oya badwema you oya badwema me pa cho udidi wi asebe unya wonan ubeja wonan utie udidi wi a ubeja wonan enu nti na janan bia ehu hia no udidi wi a obekọ dwaso akoton wade enu nti na dwaso ehia no udidi wi a obeyare akọ hospital akọhwe won ayaresa enu nti na sebe hospital hu hia udidi wi a obefa kwan so enu Enunti ana akwan ho ye den ehia. Enti governance is not just about the obeba beti aduane so because aduane bo no kra no ye nya aban bi a waba sebi aduane bo so atumi ate drastically ayaka say we de so atema ye de ma ye free. Anunti na meka mfoma wo say this year 7 December ba ye koto no, it is not about wo maame no, it is not about wo papa no, it is not about wo bra pani no, it is about wo ba no dachi ene ye me bebe chiri edachi. So mo bebe nya dachi se mpo se me papa ne me maame nya adefo na betumi mia mani te se Thomas Amwani na betumi sua de a Nyankopon betumi abie kwan ama me e ma me so me nsoroma eden etumi ahyeren. Sa type of mentality no ene ye talking about. Na me wole dibi wa ha mema oye Nigeria ni by the way member na ka dia ekoso member na ka dia ekoso na mo asoma hwe the way ya Ghana eko ye wi a na afi yaba ende politics of the day na nkasa so, and that has to do with John Mahama ne clergy a okohia omo ewo eye Kumase nsem kakra omo kekan ho ene the explanation or the free education we are mebo another mind be so a video na matchrim na fe one year person a friend or my friend mama yentie me nua ba no obi person o kire say Ghana tete apansam Ghana say the funny thing is opa ka kire ne say yenkofa Ghana cedi no kra mra e ba na Africa ha Ghana a African country ye cedi na da saying na ebra na ye 2016 no omusidi no na edasen in the world and in Africa but umuti the American pa sidi no mo kan ye be bisa say sidi na ho odin ne sen eba ne say ye ka say oman bi di yi a oman ne de eba ne ye fa so de markium ye woni ama bi a ye hwe de market so oman ne di yi say aduane wo ho eye baako food security and na Ghana I think the second was third was then food basket in Africa, food security. Or manya aduane ho security, food security, correct. Ghana toso mi ensa se mienu. Nti sa woka kire me say niyama na ye hwe so. I don't know menti ase no Miss B. Welcome. Eya na menti sa niyama we ase. Dia America hwe so e de mark say oman ni koyie. Dia UK fo hwe so e de mark say oman ni koyie. Dia Abidjan for hwe so e de mark so man ni koyie. Dia Togo for hwe, dia Brazil for hwe, dia Colombia for hwe. Ye de mark say oman ne ye den e koyie anase enkoyie no. E ba Ghana de se de bi sa de ne de me enhwe no de bi. Yen enhwe no. Enye wanwa. Because investment bi beba sa niyama no those rubrics no no mu use the check is okay we kra me ko hokot na ebeboa me ko hokoye adwuma ebeboa but uba na wo kan inflation as some Ghana dia on meji atum because inflation there was high uka GDP yabi uka manufacturing output ya nyini uka life expectancy ya nyini. The only rubric they want to accept is that niyama boy the inflation and nkwane ade en on meji atum. Tell me one moka am say yesu kra ye jahwem. Is it that bad? And they be yentie the amenua be yika. Okay, say we are the politics of the day are starting. I hope so.
To be in Ghana and having free or cutting off half of her medical bills is something. A foreigner, a Nigerian in Ghana, having an insurance card, she goes to the hospital and she gets treated and her bills divided into two. She pay half of it. And she has never gotten that in her country. Nigeria is falling. Like we have failed. Our leaders has failed.
What's the Mrs. Taker? Or say, a young one say, Nigeria near onye Ghana ni. Now wabetna Ghana as resident. It to me registered to me and I said, onu to me na health card because your health card a cover the foreigners so. Now the bill no onu ense sanko tuya no ka full bill no mo betuya no otuya half. We Ghana ni a untuya kpok. Okwa o card na yehwe Eduro bi wo ho na ye be mo akoto a na ya mo akoto. Eduro a eye covered by the card no, ye de ma free. This is happening in Ghana. Eduro a sebio ye betumi di ama free a eda national health insurance card ne so no, okwa ye hwewa ye de ma free ama wo de ko. Diabetic patients. We are diabetes patients. Na se wo pese wo ho to. Na enye etro na wo mu aka kire me da wo ko ese wo koje wo diabetic pills a aban ka kire wo se ye mfa ma. Edu ba bi kura na doctor fo no kura atwa ye ho de aban de aban se so mo de ma free no na omu di sie no mo ton bi a omo se bi omo de omo ato omo ton no na omo ton de ma mo. We raised the alarm and now that got fixed. Or say Nigeria ni owo Ghana na okura health insurance card ya anka wo ye Ghana ni ye free no de ye ma ni to ya half na ye no wanwan say adenti na Ghana etumi de san hyehyɛ ye na ye den eba ote Ghana say wo hu hwe ote Ghana say den na ban na ye onyankopon hwe mu ni na mo de aba we mo nkoto aba bone. Sister, continue.
Have really failed. They have failed woefully. They give us free prepaid meter. The only thing you need to do is to apply. And when you apply, you're just going to wait for some months and your prepaid meter will be given to you. Nigeria is not just working. I think we should change our name from Nigeria to another. I don't know. But don't you think so? That name, it be like say some people carry our name, go Babalawo. And that name, they work for us again, no? Don't you think so? Because anything in Nigeria, everything in Nigeria is just, is bazaar. Hey! I'm so proud, and I'm very, very proud. I can say it again and again. I'm so proud, and I'm so happy that I'm in Ghana. I know some Ghanaians are not appreciating their government, but seriously, us that are here, like foreigners that are here, are really seeing the good work the Ghanaian government is doing for our country. Seriously. That's says that said, you will never appreciate what you have until you lose it. So let's learn how to appreciate.
Sister, you have said it all. You never know what you have until you lose it. You never know what you have until you lose it. And say, oh yeah, Ghana my bapa. Na swampa say, oh percent Ghana kon anymore. I don't think say you will spend a day to think about who to vote for in this election. All right, now let's get to the business of the day. The business of the day comes from John Dramani Mahama. John Mahama kujina kumase one asofo ana nyame adifo ekoshiaye. Nfi na megidi se nhyiamu no na ye se ye osom nhyiamu. Na ye se ye ne a ye besum nyame no ye som no wo honhom mu ene nokure mu. They that worship the Lord should and must worship him in spirit and in truth. And my key word is truth. Nokre. Ya papa Mahama ekoboa asofui anwa. Asemu a okane se obi obeka kire se NDC ba omu betwa eye free education mu no na oboa. Mr. Sister Diana, look into the archives again. Now send me. Sir, I've actually downloaded it, but I can't pinpoint my hands on it. Where Esiedun Ketia is standing there telling people, say, Omoba adiem yenua omubetwem a free education. But the mama but unfortunately I can't access it right now. Now be I will show me a WhatsApp video no. I will my WhatsApp and first send and former sister Diana now on fan send me. I don't know if you have that one, Sister Diana. Yeah. Ujina also omubetwem. Na ema meyem ehyehyeme kakra. Ema makume tu kakra efa NDC as a political party. Obi said, did you hear about Abeku Santana's speech? Abeku Santana, as a joker as he is, let me just comment on that. Like I didn't want now in person sway, because no, they are just side attractions. Me, I just want to attack the real message. Abeku Santana no the end the omoyama media for carry the ejimi. That is all. Me, I'm talking about the man and ankasa okojina ohwa asofo enu hwe nyame enu media tro no. Ono no asem na person maker. But Abeku Santana, are you surprised? And Abeku Santana, time you started free education. Isn't he part of the people who did commercial say free education in 419? Eh? Neba unko free education. Abeku Santana no neba unko free education nibi. Neba ba no unko free education nibi ana. You know, sometimes some of these charge and pay media guys are general work from this and you don't even have to pay attention to that. Because all my general form, Abeku Santana, all jokes aside, Ujinano Kasai, big, pay and oh, chain kuma, there, some classes, some of the better reduce one or the Jimmy and Abe do this way, you know. I mean, like, don't be surprised. Say, Abeku Santana is talking stupid about it, but I think, say, Sister Diana has sent me what I was looking for, and I will gladly go and look for it so that I can actually use that also to backtrack my point. But the fact of the matter, then is Eba say yebeye free education. Pacho you, yeah, it's a dana menya. Eba say yebeye free education. NDC fwa omoye visionless. Eka chere say enye feasible. Mebo video ni na matie. Enye no nko a omo keka nsem bebre edefa ho. Enu nti no ebeye mwanwa say after doing all these commercials for 8 years, and that menu can say, Ojina say free education has come to stay, but yet or bastardizing free education in the same page. I'll play it for you to know. And I sit back and I ask myself, say, on my bang and a Ghana for Shishe. Utie, on my bang and a Ghana for Shishe. Now, Utie, software pono, men sana me freno, software, me who say, o preachida me hu ni so o preachida de bia ni preaching ni na ye ediesem na oba bia koyi sebe na deja to so na eso na ye pofo na ye kese se agimi ni nko a me no nkwa na me hu so ye nti me wonye obi asebe me akwesi apia se me pesofo bi ama ne de nsa agume so a me kokoto wazi ese afro bi opambo nti me kokoto won kan pewe na utie ni free sem na oka na wo mu ni na de amesiese eduka ese ye pese Mahama sign back na obeto to cars ne ade de yetututu kwan no eyampa. The question ne say wo a wuti bogo so akura bi ebe den na sa V8 na ye che no wanya bi na wadam dwene wo bada ache ho kan moma yentie nsem a NDC for aka ede afa free education ho na ye wi a yembebo Mahama nhia mu a one eye clergy shia wokumase okekaye na yempapa mu na yendwene ho se aso papa yi ye betume de oman ahye ne nsa anaso oyonipa a ohu na esese wutwam medasefobia member se wo so abedwen ne yentie Mahama ne ne
and make free SHS better. My brothers and sisters, we're going to come and make free SHS better.
Till this year, Mahama ne ne NDC for afraid the one more tiasi agia to mu say sa free education no e ade papa because Ghana wufuo ni na wo Ghana ni na some omo kan say policy we dey ye hu bi da eno na man bi di awufuo ni bi di NDC for echi ho yawo Michael me di omo ho yawo kire say phobia these people said say free education no enya de papa eye 419 ye de ko newspaper ye de ko TV so radio so say yanka say free education no ebe say Ghana education almost say close to 8 years I can say free education enya de papa afedi ye hu sa de na to awofo asunu no yes yo eye de na say aduane ayede ma omo yenti ye ba ye be ma omo aduane papa. You see the type of Ghanaians we have. Yeah, dear no. NDC for say enya possible. You bet me a free education. I just say 20 years because free education war adding. Or see free education, I might be breba na fairly. Or see ye near Diane Colane be community yen to me ye free education and ya the papa. And see, I don't get here say free education. I be my yambano aye den anyam. Omo can win na. Afe de yanko ye nimwa. NDC for say free education no kra no mo de bae na omo ba omo beba be hye mo kena moma yentie nsem omo kekae na yento aso.
I started Free SHS.
Yo yate.
I launched Free SHS in 2015, and we started the program. And
Me pacho see o started free education or launching in 2015. Me pacho 2015 me nua no ma ku school omutua school fees. Utie. 2016 no say oro day students progressively free 350,000 a day student and your borders day student. Day student. So obetua 38 Ghana cedi dia mo kra no. Na Mahama eda so mo yeden omutua fees. Because we your border na school fees 4 million. Now you catch us say ya chow mu 38 Ghana cedis enkaye no o ma me ne betua. Ansa na watoto ho ne ama. Utie admission ni ade ni na eka ho. Okay? Now Nanado brought on only free education na sebe oba entua hwe okoye exams ontua examination fee nti otumi tron exams ewie egine results ya mani ngina ho 30 minutes ansa na wako start afi nipa na o say free education no no de baaye no muntie dia o ka for free education
saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician.
Ghana, we don't have to implement free education. Yes, Esther, thank you. We don't have to implement free education on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. So can we say Mahama is desperate now that he wants to keep free education? Mahama so ye desperate na. But this is into only bibi. Endra sa sorry no mo call ye no ade bi ye me wanwa fa asofo ana ete ho no. Minim say no kre asofo ni bibira na ete ho no ye tibonko so asofo ye nhye dan ni makenkan ye ne yesiese nyame afre ye ene ye nya nkrofo ye tash edigu ye so nti omo ya asofo ye mfa nto enya me na me beje agi obi ayi so uda anwe de say we fake dia mamu hu say we fake but ade commercial we ni na wo ho are the men of God telling us say omon kai say Mahama ka say eni kwan say ye free education but on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician ana clergy for na mu wo Kumase no mu amuko share Kumase no question na me bi someone say na mo nya we say John Dramani Mahama aka kire ye say ye ntumi nye free education the free education enya the papa na sa news article no mo ehun bi ena de onu begina wa beka kire we say so obi beka kire we say MDC ba o mbetwa free education ma no nipa na oboa political gimmick. It is not a political gimmick. It is not a political gimmick. MDC for train says sika ye dey hwe wo mani school no ne boa de dodo eno na ama ahokyira ba o mani mu because sika nke bi anke ye betete ama party fo adidie ede ahye ye fu no ene ye dey hwe nkola ni school ni ntie ene no ne ama nyeden emba bebre ti se de eba no. Free education, if you know how expensive it is to do and can own fan trust to John Dramani Mahama kania na ejina so that akra went to mentua kania ka utua light bill kra no went to me anko tua light bill na makania na nyina so ama. The same person free education in yet the same person come to tell you say free education here na oba or no and eba be share free education mukina and a Ghanaian man nyansa wo utrim uji di se obi oka se sika ye de tete ye man se be wo school no ebo eden no baba aba be ye ni ye adukudi ntia na John Mahama e kasa ne se fie bi obekomu bia wo mu ankasa kura stronghold no wo mu wura fie mu a de awofo ne kan ne se ye pemu asem de na nso free education de ba mu ntwam mo ba ma mu ntwam and the NDC fu ahunu se free education no hia enu nti no esese wo mu ko wura fie no wo kan kira nkrofo se wo mu na be ye ni yi na wo mu wura free se One said that's our budget the to say young cancer free education in ya for 8 years. At Nyaminti. Oh, he anywhere be benti. Abrewebi and the back who also call woo ye maneka and the bucket wa all treninti. Unyamiso bemana ye. And then kola 6.3 million. Okay, and you 5.7 million bill. After one more pass it out, ya can one 6.3 million Ghanaian youths and a yatitium for senior high school education. Opa yes our policy way for 10 to 12 years. Now share the impact I the beba in kurase, the beba ye fear. But end this for there be Adia nenye Beku Santana see dun ketia pito tu kono no na kasa ho se nya de papa no na de omo se ye na omo kura na omo nimu ye nti omo no beba be ye ni ye a chen de ode ba ye no what be that me sebe me ko bu matopa awo me ba na menim se me ba no me ma no se ya e na otumi tena ho na usu gina ho se sebe me beji onipa na afiri ho na me de onipa foforo aba ontumi nye. For me, NPP still remains paramount. Now, omo ye promise keepers. Must start here freedom so. Ebra de ye ba. Dum so be our per record ni be a Ghana Energy Commission. Ube hu ho mentie NPP, mentie NDC. Just call Ghana Energy Commission. That is where the records are kept. Dum so enjoy until May 2017. May 2017. Me pacho May 2017. Na nye NDC ena na ewa bem. Enu nti oma penso no wo mu ja edum so ena de to ye so. Ende nyame ada roma. Omanimu ayedin o kanea a wode ye uko store ejina so nti enamo adaka no nkotungu. Utie amenya akomitia o. Bio ebra na NDC wo ho no na se wo ye teacher trainee and nursing trainee a yempostu po because ye de oman na adwuma ekosi awowa ye de oman no adwuma mmabunu na adwuma no ekosi awowa e de age IMF loan enu nti se ye befa wo adwuma mu age so obi awu obi kowo obi apira obi ko leave na ye de wa ko shemu kakra. The ana situation netie no no ene nshira nkanyame a nurse fu ewie school from 2013 abepim 2022 ye post to ye ni na a ye kan say 2023 fu we so no ye bia agenda 111 ya ye bebie anu ni na area wo musu benya ba bia ye den akwakoye adwuma nti so obi sam say adent na mento abama MPP a those are just two critical places. Under NDC no woman no mo se na omo dollar ne da 4 cedi nanso wo ye adwuma ye ni a na waketua ye mfa ma ye frɛ bibi eye allowances and I say ye omo de ma incentive omo de ma yearly. Under NDC me pobi o meka nkyira me say ye ma na sika sei for saade no but under MPP under MPP sa de na NDC fu entumi amfa amount and ye the amount that is the difference. Intima ma NDC ni nka nkyira o say na monye hwe de but let's talk about the subject today because John Mahama akwa gina Kumase ahwe nyame anim ahwe asofo anim e diatro e wo bra sebi impreduasa mo asofo yisu bi makoko JSS ne ade a mo betumi akan ehunu say dia ekoso ni enko yani.
Many mistakes have been made by countries saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
The government has budgeted 2 billion cedis for free SHS for this academic year. If you have 2 billion more to spend on education, will you spend all of it on free SHS so that even when people can afford?
Yeah, Papa Mahama say, are buying a budgeted 2 billion cedis. Say, or they call you free education. Now, or no John Mahama, or was that 2 billion Ghana cedis now on fine ye free education. And you see, it's a message, software now, Umukochi Muno, Nyanko Pony will be a bed in the pepper said in the Matia. Say, Nyame, I found, say, Womundi, a domko enim. Now, woman de woman fu, anyone can say what jenny, and it be a woman a pese, omo ye, at the captain Nyame, and crowfoso. Nyame ni umubedi ne pepe. Osophobia na wo wase. Nyame ni omuni na bedi ne pepe said you be enuma etie. Udi domenim edomutie politics tantan a wo yenti. Free niama a wo penti no. O pese esum a ebe kata Ghana so for 4 years. Na entumi ama Ghana projecte. Ensamet na Ghana bio because oba money asofo amukodi nechi enti mubenya bibi nkakra ewo ma Janet michia opa akwaba hwe mesre Ghana for John Mahama say okura 2 billion on fanye free education enti ayeda na aka kire me say MPP ni bi ba be ka kire say free education omu betwemu a eye political gimmick yaza ewo bra wan kasa wano osi wo say ska na ho mfanye MPP ni na kan Ghana for amutie me MPP ni na kan na da bi o John Dramani Mahama onu ananum asempo onu ana ekasa onu ananum asemto na oka kire ye ni na say owo 2 billion cedis a ohun de ehia say ye de den ye de ko tie ni pa
Budgeted 2 billion cedis for free SHS for this academic year. If you have 2 billion more to spend on education, will you spend all of it on free SHS so that even when people can afford to pay?
Afesutia clergy for and our software mukoshie kumase. Me pacho free education enya by force. Because and someone your Papa Mahama candidate and crofoni bi say even if you can afford to pay cry yesimentua me pacho ye magana phone na kwan say obi entua ne best school fees and a Ghana phone to me entua say school fees nintino ye ma no end up say ye ton donut dog chains brodo and say PK pepto has yes rubber bag near yes enum die enunu ice water e wo street so obi aniwa or stop obi yenhye mre bia wo Ghana say ube to me the wo ba ko school na we tua car memfa ni ko school ye wo secondary schools bebre wo Ghana wo tua school fees e de wo ba ko school enu nti say wo John Mahama de say wo dwene say wo ska say wo dwene say wo nkrofo wo ska na say enu nti no say excuse me to say you don't see the importance of giving that thing to people, then I will plead with you. Yempa will be at yourself about free education. As of for Mukoshemu, free education and by force, say, changing about free education. Maybe I frame your pambo. Me was scar me to me them about school, I met Yaneka. And it's an issue, I am argument. John Dramani Mahama no try to make it as if say. Oh, and I say, Musi say, Ubetmi to Yakra Mintiano. Don Mahama, a bra now will now we are president. Uti, Don Mahama, a bra will now we are president. Unim be a yes, sir, that the man will say, Man crofon to your school fees. As Mammy came aboard, Mammy say, Wa Michiao. Young man opportunity say, Man crofon to your school fees. Now, why your government provide the chalk? Hello. Provide the exercise books, no textbooks. Famomo. they are Ghana for our first one. And no crown near Jihuska. Talk any idea no, a can school fees no. It's John Mahama, a brand now president, and how you say, ya can say, John Mahama, ya for Nankasan, you bet your school fees. The years I obey my and say, obey my talk, what you bet you and call an idea. John Dariga Mahama, Shagana for him, and in the Nana Jane Opokwajiman, or Lady Panke, and to me, and provide the talk. And farm my teachers and Chradie. And then, Messias Subio, free education, 419, free education, and ya by force. Yan fed your Messia, who phobia to say, Chinchinia, Sabis, yo, man, Pacho, you might say, Chinchinia, for back free education. I buy Ben at the law about say, what wouldn't him? No one found bank of free education. You bet Chiwatum, you bet Bo, you bet you tell say there is nothing like that. That's when neck and highest. Utieme. Lady Gaga. Esther Nana. Utieme yepa. Me say ene. Say your first secondary school. Na ya ka say, yamfa MPP for men yina ha. Na yamfa NDC for men yina ha. Me to me the mekra to say. NDC for me gum edo also change MPP for, and I will tell you the reason why. Obi the second the Japan. Na ma he na wo Ghana eco school o Ghana. MPP ni. Utie. Obi to say why chairman sabu sunom like this big MPP guys. Omomatiti ebruchire. Omomatiti US, omomatiti Canada. Omomatiti UK. Ni ade na omukuko school nti omo free education na kura course no munya bi. But party are benefiting. Akwele lantenum. Mauli, mauga, maugo. Ati alege sankpele, sankrofo no e na guo say shom. Opene me se mo pa yenye roko. Yen ka say MPP for men na nko gina right. NDC for men na nko gina na hwe wo mo a omo benefit from the free education. Na be shoko. It is the NDC. Ma Mary Osre, it is the truth. Now for said in a voter region this year, Oman said that the blue akatom and he said they are NDC for Kenny now omonte. Hey, now one or no dear Oman Sika, Sabi, Oman Sika, Sabin Prediasa. Yeah, your mind for now, you two and ye been the good ye. Yeah, your mind, mana, Sabi, yeah, you know, ye be new, Bama, ye be neat. And pennyphone ne did ye. Na nyame ada roma o mampani bi aba say sika obisa kwesi is your sister na nakosia by Kofi. Hey me madam mikromu you are welcome. Me say wo hwe sabi onu votarian onu atena sesa de bi eba na omonko amma no Sebi, Oma Ketche education mu. Ne nyame adawroma. Ene, ne mami ensa. Baku on Fantipim. Baku o Prempeh College. Baku o Wesley Girls. Now, no so on my sikana. Nanka beko politician boto mani dia kon Road Ross. Politician bi boto mani dia tutu kwain. Politician bi boto mani dia dim kwasi asem no. Se sa o nipa ko no etumi anya sa o man no hu sika. Yo mommy. So no et me anya so man no sika e de hwe ne ba school a o ba be ka kire ne say odo NDC o pe NDC nti on kata nani enkoye MFA miamia enkoto abafon na momra metwa free education mu be me see the reason why NDC changed the tone on free education they say woman ni na be unu say free education ye say ya the papo Ghana wofuo ni na ye den agi atu John Mahama ya wujina we. So what was ka? Nko be to me the banner ko GIS o seden. Or the no ko eburi girls. Eba ne say, mimi aba Cassandra, mo amutie me. Eba ne say, na John Mahama woska. No, see, obetumi because according to the Okan, they say crowd here, MP before say, who is crowd betia, obet school fees crowd mentia, abina betia, Mahama, who was Kasanka, would betia, wa Farida school fees, or the Nuka Brigades for your day. What the Nuka Hawk ye day? One kasa would you know, who papa, eh? And yes, I be Necron wa boy, I mark me that say. Necron wa boy, generator boy, man, chroma, a pamo no. Nuntino, sa chrono did my baby also Mahama, about chrono, dear quatina fee, says all San Baba chrono. Yet the call Tamale, Damasco. But nano, it is all about the Ghanaian citizen. Mammy. Mama young clear mind kakrebi. Now what you shall deal with, mommy. The politician who is there can, like the politician who is there, can what? That politician can pay the child school fees. Politician no always car or debate the best school fees. And no to no and there, you have free education, mukura and yet hano. Now what the talk? And then a flat you cry, ye free crano, a flat ye me. And a woodity hono, Eddie wash it up, Paposhitomu, Eddie. Eddie co school free beside the Beya Ubina Dachi. No politician, a catcher will say, or no way and this in Intino, a banga ama wo school, qua when your school papa do be no. Sebe, copamono, nafana bra. Now you actually go ahead and do this. Mama, 1 second, share the page for me. For more fan chairman. Next time, because settle idea about thing. But look at it well. Or no, or yeah, sebi, rich guy, no, the rich person, no. Or no, a ban is saying that there is no free education. Bro, what is so many? What is shy or sudoku? What is pram? Sebio, sebi, prediasa. Yeah, the free education, crabasa, fako free, no crown, mammy, adumai. The problem, then they say, yes, woman, I mean, 3 million, 4 million. Onto Milo Konko, onto a tina paba kubi, onto Gary, onto a kakran one farmer na fakono, onya sa 400 no. Now the Nebanaku school. Even when the government has made it free for every child of school going age to get free education and educate themselves, the little things the parents have to buy, if you're a woman, excuse me, like pad and these things you're supposed to carry to the boarding house, parents cannot have the money to buy it. And you are believing John Dramani Mahama, who says even if he had 2 billion, he will not put into free education. To tell you that when he comes, he will not cancel free education. So then why should we even bring him? Because Baumia didn't say he will cancel free education. As a matter of fact, Baumia has told you what he will do when it comes to education. This is it. Okay? What has Mahama told you when it comes to free education? What doesn't he agree with the free education? These are the things Mahama doesn't agree with the free education so far that he has said. 1, it is too expensive. You know why? Because most of these monies that are being pumped into the education sector would have gone into the politician's pocket. That is where he stands. That is 1. 2, he also believes, or that people are rich and therefore should be made to pay some of the fees or to pay fees for the awards. And those who don't have the money, maybe we will say, okay, we will pay the tuition fee for you, but the rest you would have to pay it yourself. What other thing is Mahama not happy about? Mahama is not happy about the food the children are eating. And he believes that the children would eat good if we take the feeding program from the government hand and give it to the headmasters of the schools. And anybody who is from Ghana and knows about our headmasters and our headmistresses in the schools, most of them are not trustworthy in the way that we cannot put money into their hands. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because, one, there are, even when the government is providing the food, the rice, the bag of rice, the sugars, the whatever to them, these head of schools or the headmasters or headmistresses of schools are selling the product meant to feed the children. Even when the product has been bought. I'm telling you, Mahama is a shallow thinker. Don't go and waste your vote. John Dramani Mahama, he is indeed a shallow thinker. Don't go and waste your vote. Because when the food was even brought by the government to the various schools, to feed these students, the headmasters and the headmistresses sat on the food, or another can say, so abide the bread school for crass, yan school for Nino, headmasters, ne headmistress, ne town more bags, no, and nothing quadano crane, baby, no medi. Mahama said, Nadia share. My young fast and go, young just had money for binding them. Now, young first canning bones, private individual, no, your headmaster, no, your function in some. No, on unco jasso. Now, uncle to baire, uncle to brodier, uncle to docuno. It is quite sad when you talk about solutions to the things of Ghana and you come to find out, say a ban end this year for this election, they were not able to give one specific thing. All they did was to compound and tell Ghanaians how things are hard, as if Ghana is an island. Things are hard everywhere. There is no single country in this world presently that is not going through it. Every country is going through it. But would you not look at the systems that are going to benefit your children, their future? Systems that will benefit the country in the future, rather than looking at the price of onions, price of pepper, price of oil, price of rice, to go and throw away the future of your children. Let's continue, Mahama.
They don't have to pay.
Was rounding up, you did say that you don't think that Nana's proposal of free SHS education come next year and 10 years onwards is feasible. Why do you not think so?
Yeah, certainly it will not.
Why do you think so?
It will not be feasible because if you look at the cost of education in this country, in any country, it is very, very expensive, and majority of government's budgets goes into education. You understand? I mean, it would have been a very good thing. I think if it is possible, every government should champion.
And that is not possible.
This is where we have them. This is my Asante brother, Peter Buama Otukono, the former NDC Deputy General Secretary. He said the free education is not feasible. Free education, no, like end to me ye. Adentia, education boarding. Education boarding. Intinya dia. Nana dokas obey free education obey to me aye. And no sign the to also say, but abaye obey to me aye free education no. Now why are dear pa because enya dear that form. But ende sa abaye to me aye free education man kola 6.3 million and I graduated from free education. So why should we change for Mahama to come and just change how the kids eat? If it is about giving the money to the teachers, then I think that Baumia can give it to the teachers. Look at it. This is Peter Tukono. Let's go.
It will not.
Why do you think so?
It will not be feasible because if you look at the cost of education in this country, in any country, it is very, very expensive, and majority of government's budgets goes into education. You understand? I mean, it would have been a very good thing. I think if it is possible, every government should champion.
And that is not possible for the levies to be taken out?
It is not possible to say that, I mean, when you are a border and you are going to school, all the feeding, all the accommodation, all the tuition fee and everything is free.
Yes, you need to guys. And this is for you, kuku seku. Inti the amaboni ne chri. The amepesi ni bisa asofwa. Ekoshia John Dramani Mahama ne se. Sa videos ne commercial way. Free education 419 and na NDC for ye. Omo ehunu bi ana. Omo antibi. Not to the point said this man is lying to them highest. And these so-called men of God were clapping. Or say, be compassion, or have compassion, have mercy for the poor and vulnerable in societies. Yeba asori demwa, they are much no. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Do unto others as you want done to you. Service to God is service to mankind. Service to mankind is service to God. We sat and lived in this country. Parents couldn't afford to take their kids to school. Some of the children didn't even come to meet their parents. They came, they were dead. Yewunyanka ewisia mobrofo a enibie. Na nyankopon amana to mampani bi akoma so se. Yenkoda ya wo mu nibie. Ye maame no mu nibie ebi ne agya ebi ne nen. Masa osoro nshena ye say we should be a brother's keeper and help one another. No? Let it marinate in us so that we can give free education to the poor and the needy, poor and the vulnerable. Not software who preach here humobro. Etumi kotena ho say, yempamo saa ban na ohwe nyanka, ohwe nwisia, ohwe woni a enibie, yempamo no na yenye den. Yemfa obi a oba ya sebio enye se na wuntua school fees yo wutua. Enye se na wuntua school fees yo osofo na wutua. Wo ba no akọ school a wetua no school fees area woto no yase aka kire ne se sebio ye ni talk a ye de be kire akola na de. Sebio ye ni light ya akoda yi okotro exams essence wo hwe bukum. Mete story bi your sister ma a crab back when I say what they were touching my side. Almost say F Joey, I say please reach out to me for support. You matter, no problem. Why? Anyways, let's go on. Listen, we are talking about Enkola. Woman suya dear you, Minia. Woman suya dear you. And say, one more test you into 1 more year learning for the exams. Na sebium preduasa, mon fancheme. Akolei akoso sa de nse ne friend bobo. Ya bobo. Na akolei akoso bobo. Na sebio bobo na akwa akodai hwinim. Yese jama ade ye chin yese dan yo ne hwinim ufiri moja ne hwinim ufiri moja ne hwinim ufiri moja. Wenya BC ni bi antwe. Yese esi techi my side o baby. Last been an assistant in catching Bobo na omudi suade no omudi bobo ena na suade eyi na akwala ne hwinimu saa de achinye ne hwinimu moja ne hwinimu moja de ende akwala na ewu exams no wentumi antwo se wo ye sofo na nyame suro ete omu eya dan na wo ka kire me se obi a obedi oman so di oyene se be mo asofo no kura ma so do kura na mu nya speaker na mo de ayi crusade. Also for to me, or yen the flyer can see it. Yeah, quiet piebo, Udiman piebo, bra. The hand of God will talk. The hand of the Messiah is here. Let the hand of God preach. Come. What your friend is saying instrument no said no. Yes, she said jazz yanke yeba bona odi collection kakrano. Mahama say wajene kania. Anunti o revival ni na ye de soldier worship as apostolic for ye gina ho ne boy ensem enko a ye de ensem drum suponi ntumi mo Now we catch them and say, "Young first and the pakuni mumbra because and nano and near me be an anchor won't return when ya are buying way by any yen to V8 in farm mammo yen to talk us and mamma mom find chama software mom find chamo pa a momo can congregation and find chanko funtino or you field government. Now me dear mechanic be a science work you. We are going to pay for this thing we are doing. Utie. So we are suffering. Now, after what we have gone through under John Dramani Mahama, and the baby I do, we are suffering, and the open say o register wa sorry. And ya fe ni ebe ya okonabra, oko citizenship app of Ghana. So, what the Ghana card at home? Religious side, you want to register your because church is also a company, it's an entity. Ube to me online. And then sabe won't trust some crofobia or what sorimu. But ube to me aye woni amani bebre online. Na oka kire me say sa ban ni mo nye. Ene aye ka say minim Ghana asofobia collection omuji momo. Ebre na ibeso a ye de momo ni hye ho. Oh, Dabio, MJE, they are very selfish. Because if you're a man of God who is preaching for goodness for mankind, now Obia Baba free education, Obia Malite regional summa won't of when be the year crusade, and be the offering. Now Osai catch them and says, Send pani monya. It is clear where you stand. It is not about the development of Ghana, it is about you. Because God doesn't like ugly. God does not like ugly. How in the name of God do you tell me? Say seriously. During Dumso time, and kodent me nyakania insua de. But enono ye echen na and kodenya kania edisua de. And most of these church pastors, because they have psyched the minds of their members, they are being taken care of by the members. People wake up every day, they don't even take care of their families, so they take care of their pastors first. Yeah, I'm telling you. People, they are women today. If you see how they talk to their husbands, even to serve their husband food, but should they say, oh, and now you see a picnic, hey, daddy, papa, 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 daddy, papa, Oko Bible numuswa. Your husband has authority over you than your pastor. Go and check. Man, let your pastor tell you. If your pastor don't know, any pastor who tells you to respect him than your husband is leading you to hell. Leave them. Because God made the father the head of the family. God did not make the pastor the head of the family. So God expects you to respect your husband than you respect your pastors. But there are women today, I'm telling you, I'm giving you typical. Some of you, you know, some of you might even be my friends. They don't respect. Tejo papa. Mama papa. Brakweku. Brakwesi. Ya bema. Ya bema. Ya bema. When you come in, where do you know ya bema? Son of friend kuno. Bema iso atokawa. Webehu awofo. We tria diary. We tria brand price. And what or dear Nunya, what a or time, nay, sebi, Nunyam shall ne any winning, and or dear Nunyam shall show winning, or do I quite nephew. But Ubu or soft one a chain the Nyame, a do washen and sase or nuni wuti. And you don't know why you are praying and God is not answering. You think God is going to bless you through your pastor? They are there as a guide, though. Don't think your success is coming because your pastor is powerful. No, that's how the money free mutrim. If you think say we suffer your powerful until would be forget about that. We'll be to me up 100 years. Say nya de a wo ye adwuma bi e de bibi bebre wa sa na empire 100 years no enkohwe. Now let me go to the video of the day. Ebrenaso Muntie
anya no kre anya no kre ochena free SHS sasema omuka say ndc ba e betwa free SHS mo political gimmick omode.
What was that on Feriade? What was it on Feriade? Me pacho Muntie ha maybe about another video. Maybe about another video na ya day. Or some na baby. John Mahama say obi ka kire say NDC ba no mo betwa free education mu a political gimmick enye nokre esi edu nketia John Mahama ne de medin ka abone de o ka say 2 billion on fa free education o ka say free education no ne boy de dodo free education crofobia ebetumi atuenti yamomu nkotua de ono canon aduane omudi ne yetantan obetwam. But yentie from the chairman of NDC ono so said den o say omoba den esi edukasa
they talk to me no aye betwam nananom MPP for kasa ye ade bia free a ewa ho chobo ene nte ho enu nte na omo kasa ye in free ene free senior high
Ghana for awofo on
or since free senior high oba will be twem. Okay, adia ba ko aye ba ye be twem any free senior high nananom
they talk to me no aye betwam nananom MPP for kasa ye ade bia free a ewa ho chobo ene nte ho enu nte na omo kasa ye in free ene.
And John Mahama met the clergy, and this is him lying.
Say nipa dream. Anya no kre ochena. Free SHS has come to stay.
Afimate. John Mahama said free SHS has come to stay. Free SHS. The year 419. Free SHS na eduane a edema nkwala na yetantan. Free SHS na nkwala na benyem. Free SHS na enya de papa. Free SHS na emfa hwe emre no. And that the John Mahama said free education has come to stay. And huntie bi de bia me ya nam the critical thinking part na ba. Ya manyansa ne nyadwuma. Ade ana wo si enye yie. And that the obi aye am won say eh there bi o sa ade ni be yie. O se yampam de a wono afọ bremu. Wafa timu wafo yaw mu aya ma de ni 8 years etintim no yemfo no nsi nchen na yemfa wo a wudi nkaka sa de ni yeye ni momra na bra beto aso. Adam Juliana, I know he's lying. And look at his face right now. That is why I was surprised say the so-called men of God were clapping. I don't know idea and video ni na Pata a bubu makoma no. Say, a software your genius woman nim de, a software ye expect this woman be nim de, a software ye expect the sound woman mo nim de no, woman mo netwa. John Mahama dada. John Mahama so 2 billion on find free education. Also free education, ever say Ghana education. Also free education in Kolani Benyam, free education in Yard the Papa, or can never be brain or different free education. And that dear who say Ghana who said there be. Aban bia maaya maminya ho mfaso da na sa abaya bana me ma mienu anya school kwa wo se me nkoto abenti a obna me mfa wo mra se sa na tie de ne ye so se ye kwa de e be kan se free education o ye ntwam o obi o ka cho se e betwam ye boa de se ye de ye be mo wato uniform ye be mo wato se ye be mo wato books ye be mo wato we ye be mo wato we ba free education ne de obekọ Mama ya ni now. Muntie John Mahama. Me love.
Yen difference are na ewo yene MPP ntem. and they say, yeah, can say progressively free. And you shall say 2015, your mad day students in free SH.
Me pacho 2015. No day student went to school free. John Mahama promised them, say, a year car omutua we a day student as that time no to 250 Ghana around those times no. Or no John Mahama ebeba enkwala mako 350. Omuye day student. Untieni also a progressively free. Enkwada mako 350. And or say, omuye day student, omunya borders. And or say, obemo 38 Ghana cedis. Per Matthew Opoku Prempe, handing over notes obeton ye from Jena no Poku Ajimai. So to say, sa 38 cedis no kra Mahama kachiro omo say, sebe, obetuya de abua sa 350 away day student no, when tuya. Nana do danko ekufuado, ebaye, ena na Poku tuyae. A face was said to atro say, in 2016, yeah, boarding for so be at the boarding for ni be so can home, and also ye tro. At the couldn't hear tron say in 2016 year 3 exams. St. Thomas Aquinas, a day school. Headmaster ni be jina hoka say, St. Kwadana and 2 school fees in dia, and ya do obe pinning normal 3 exams into no beba pamome for exams so 2016. But Mahama said 2016, na momba eco free education. Enti awofo no edumoso me pacho NDC ni MPP ni bi awaha 2016 wobako free education boarding house me pacho tro akola ni din natural school ko a okoye na menhwe utie Mahama say 2015 oye ni free my day for ni na, but there is video evidence say there is receipt that shows say 2015 day students 8 years school fees. And also 2016, so the big can home at the borders can home. And to me say, borders ya John Dramani Mahama, NDC ya pencil, moko free education free no, me pato mo from Dimra, and I'm for school komra. And this man looked in the eyes of the clergy. I don't even know how correct these clergy who went there are. I saw for a call, you know, minimum of papa or my no hunti, papa we jina hoshem when him. A trauma through say Namu Bonsem at the mano. Ghana, we are finished. This country is finished. You commercial. Me see a bit kusantana numini na ye bi. Namu we are fisa commercial na. Woman no so I say na dia no me see ye free o. Na dia ye free de be ye papeni. Me dia me slow and me dia me fa me banko. They did this commercial in Ghana against free education. And then this person makes a U-turn to tell you Ghanaian, who share commercial ni bi, who say one match, one communication, one kind free education, and your papa, MYN send ne, yadia yesi and your papa no, and then the yan the buy. Adia, you two went to answer and your papa, yan the buy. Now, the videos are mabo, and then some are makeni na, so what's a woundin dia? Called parliament. There is something called parliamentary Hansard. Okay. Oko iparliament.ghr. Oko iparliament.ghr. You would know say Oko iparliament.ghr. Sorry. Oko iparliament.ghr. There is this away document that shows say NDC for MP Bako. What is his name? Is it no? Enye Mubarak. That kind of thing is saying. Temali Central guy. No, I'm a friend is saying. Temali Central MP. Your friend is saying. What did he say? Obi abenya Temali Central man. Ni din farmer me. Me fini din. Na say kroko jina wa say. Election na din man. Anybody who tells you say election no. Muntala. Your friend Muntala. Good. Muntala. Ya free education. We Ghana who for be tie ha. So things say NDC for ba no muntwamu a tie ha. Yaya free education kura utie adeɛ no ɛkɔ so kura no muntala no ne MDC fu ɛwɔ parliament ɛsan so de aban no court. Yes. Ye trainer na Akufo-Addo ɛde ni kogina court. Emma Attorney General of the time. Edo kura no Godfrey Dame no ye deputy. Utie. Godfrey Dame na ye deputy. Godfrey Dame could defend Akufo-Addo say SSC ye de Ghana sika ehwe Ghana ba free education. Na NDC for say yam pene Emma yamfa den Emma yamfa Ghana for sika ehwe Ghana ni ba free education. Nti ene den e bae. Ene eden e bae. Said I'm a kind and chibi amepon. But no me pese. Ye who dia a warrior penny fire from a soft no. Ye who dia woo mutrim. It doesn't make sense. So catch me. Say after taking free education to the Supreme Court, say Supreme Court Supreme Court NG to me num free Akufo-Addo nsem na on free education no Muntala and sponsor here. Opa right now Muntala versus free education. Obo ebeba. Case here court no. And there omo hunu say awufo mate aban papa se. And omo hunu say awufo free education abebo amama mu gina no so de ato abenti sa de a yeso ye ba ebe ni ye. Na mese aka we a kire. Health insurance, ye buy a ben 1 term pe. Sa no mo ka kire yen. 1 term premium, 1 term premium. Ye buy ye ntumi amanage na anye adwuma. Ye kone ye jaka 1.2 billion Ghana cedis and the national health insurance scheme so. Free maternal care President Kufuor-Dija omo kono omo egu no. And the same nipa ne be ka kire so no e ba be ma wo ba aduane papa di wo school. Into twabeti adia wama obane da achini mo na ono de aduane papa ebeka free education omo ye hwe ye ho ye
yes omuntua and in the next year 2016 you have boarding students 140,000 say ye bema omo bursaries say omuntua hwe and you started from the poorest districts I just say ye shemukina increasing the numbers. But 2016, we lost into MPP Beje, and almost they're going to start it immediately for everybody. Into almost say free for everybody. Into free and
me pacho ebio free education me pacho by force. By force so we ska obetumi atua obe school fees amentua. Mi bisamo. Free education na yeken. By force and I say chin to your free education. For abako free education. Inti sa system or kasana ubetumi to your cry no. It is neither here or there. This man is a wicked criminal and we have to do away with him. John Dramani Mahama has nothing better for the country Ghana. Let us reject him.
All that. And Yaya for some 8 years now. It means who say and be implementation and koye. And I say we'll have a national
implementation in koye. Nanso neba Farida every girls. Implementation in koye. Nanso Thomas Amweni ewo Brunel where we na masters. Implementation in koye. Ketenia Bayiwa Francis Kalamini and Harvard University. A business. According to Mahama, a bad implementation. Bad implementation, and so and there and 6.3 million. And there to me, free education, a graduate. But a bad implementation. Bad implementation, yet, or what when to me and check Sebe, Coco cap bakupo and farmer could I say, Uko school ni dear, Jukoko no nefishing idea. I didn't buy and we'll see it yet. We are commercial TI. And then all of a sudden, one now what nature will him dear, who yansa, so opens over the day. What the best is free education. Ghana for Mama Yemen now.
Education Stakeholders Workshop na the education experts, the awofo, the asofo, the obia, everybody who is a stakeholder in education.
You see how he talks now? See, because only asofo na ekasa, inti the asofo ni na beba, na ya dwene ho say free education, na yenye ne den. Enti tio, ade no kra o pese obeye no is Ghana. There be Charlie ade no yama na ayefododo. Yama politics na ayefododo. This man is criticizing a policy that has trained 6.3 million youths in education. He claims he has a better way of doing it. However, he wants to come to power first, hold another stakeholders engagement. That is how lazy John Dramani Mahama is. At the end of the day, or will be before fraud, the best son. Yen to a man bransa. Na ome jinjin ho. One wo awo for a soldier teacher. Why? Montana sing in ho na mon pe kwan ya mode be fa so ansa. Many wo ka fe so. Aban bi so aye ni homework adwene ho man kwada 6.3 akwa wie. He doesn't even have a clear point. He doesn't have a clear point. Adiana ye manembra meye ni ye no. Ye nim dia obeye ni ye. Apart from Odiska, Elkoma headmaster and headmistress for normally a kudija. Edia no debe ma be ni ye. Ghana for me now. You cannot gift the only car you have based on a promise of somebody telling you said they will buy a car for you. I would rather maintain my old car until that new car comes into my hand. I cannot let go of my old car because I can't walk. Madam Juliana, how do you tell me as a president here, you've been a president before, you have stayed home for 8 years. By now, whatever you wanted to change about free education, you are supposed to have it now. But Mahama is telling us that he now have to go and hold stakeholders meeting to see the better way forward for free education. Baumia is telling you that no, it is a system that is helping. What can we do to improve it? What can we add? A bit to me value, to me about free education also. It is a way about remember. Na nye be ye bi na how na open okra. How can you tell me say abai ba ko say or no was starting free education na kola bi ankobi edin dollar kosoro den still awe tu ankola e fees ya for 8 years. And na ye ka say enkoda e wo SS1 ekoka university level 400 ekoka nkoda omuwie university 2 years ago. And 2 years ago in na a product of free education. Afe na Mahama ne mo betna se adwene ho say yenya ne day na say yenya ne day. 8 years old, yeah man, 8 solid years. Nko obi anka wadi bi dade. Okay, me ba nkola no double track no. Dia me pese me ye ne say mema double track na jai. Dia be ma na jai ni 1. Mefa we di akwaha dia ba ha di we abehye ha. Na me you we free ade akwaha. Ye ne sa na ebeboa yen ama free education no etumi ama ne muso. Mahama nibi. Ose to abama no. Na otuma ni wi a onemo akotena se. Onemo akotena se. Na wadwendwene ho kwan a ye befa so a ebema free education aye. Enti ebio one Felix Apia ana akwesi Apia twempona kama. At least enye so kakra de wunya. Na atra ma Maswell Sibo abeka kire say oh mehwe wo boy ni de jano na bra mehwe wo mehwe wo de jano e wo bra Maswell ma wo hwe na wuko ja Felix Apia kodi Maswell echi a within 2 weeks obekwa akwa akusu because so kwone ye pem 1 2 3 na afi onipa ne ho fono wo ba na afi no say na mekure dem kwasi asem na maye. John Mahama is not the alternative.
Ni abetra se ni ahwe bebia enko yie no na yaso ano nso ye de ne yehu ne say free SHS no any dedicated source of funding.
Inti asofo na no moti ho no asofo na no moti ho no na e dia pa na e ha o seriously Yeah, my married and say, hey, now my married now. I'm like, I mean, come on. Seriously. As of where to no, Eddie and the home. Eddie and no more. Can say Sebium Prediasa. Ekufuado offer free education policy now. Yeah, passing the parliament ni BBR. Or say, fan wusika, oil sika na, anka ebenyunegu politician biboto no. Eno person or the free education. Eno or the free education because our oil sika no. Uti bibi ani a yeji a unye binni. Oti asokwa unye binni. Oti bodi unye binni. Oti asankregwa unye binni. Nanso ye de ye education a asankregwa ni akwala abetumi akobi. Tepani akwala abekobi. Bodi de ebekobi. So ati ase. Temale navrungu wa akwala ebenya bi akonto obenya oil no ho mfaso. Enti obia we follow free education policy ni bibia no ebeka chill plain say one the dedicated fund ye de be free education no oil proceeds nanso ko hia clergy o say asofo obi no or say free education no kra no dedicated funding ni ho. There is no dedicated funding for free education into the fund say woni mo hwe fanisa wabon we software wabon na adia any dedicated me catch us aban we wo ho NDC forecast it is a campaign for MPP hwade aban ya eniska oman emu atetene ade na only dedicated fund for free education eye ne den na run free education 8 years a man could that 6.3 million in free education ko. General, and answer for no. Mahama say free education na do ye no kra no. Ye need dedicated funding. Utie, ye need funding papa. Ye bet me dey free education no. There is no dedicated funding for the free education. Nanso also for oba wako free education 3 years we say funding no ku fa do kofe free hen eno na say ubisa wo. Adia Mahama say any funding. Epan say na kufu adu tumi ye crofasta magic ya na nkoda go school 8 years. Dia na do ye ya. Adia sikeni ho. Ono de watumi aya. Adia yes any dedicated funding. Watumi aya ni 8 years. Oye ne den magic ben eduro ben ena nkwaku adu dankwa wedie. Eduro ben ena kwaku adu dankwa akodi ntia wono. Adia NDC for said 20 years. Ebi se yensi adan ni na nwie ye jai adudi shortingo ye peja ni di konsi wa ye ni 8 years yes still a need dedicated funding. We have to be careful. Therefore we have to be seriously careful. We have to be very, very careful. And say you're very, 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 very careful. Mesremo. Uti, mama yenye very careful. Now let's reject this NDC people, the party of impossibilities. Adieno, Kwame Dubai, Kwame Mahama was won to me yet. Kwadu down quiet the tea din they were bay or bay and power 8 years and kwada 6.3 and enya. Amen there, Mr. Digital, aka the other baby, I'm one answer, Baumia. So one so bet was she mukina. Mahama said there be pam when people before the buy and for no brano, no man could with talking. Omon find you got. Omundidi, to no need or they back free education, no need the uncle and the baby. Me patron man omobefia omu. Omo sabi omundidi. Omundidi 3 times. I could what to change crowd with you class, sometimes 2 times crowd yamano. I buy 3 times. Mahama say, ye need dedicated funding. Inti adia need dedicated funding. MPP 4 years, then no more 8 years. That is what you people are supposed to think about. Yanko.
Enti sikano ko sope. Se was ye bibia ekoda Minister of Finance table so eche abra ye here sikano e dey free SHS no. Enti ye say about will do a dedicated source of funding. Say a
me pacho da ben and a dedicated source of funding in the sika bi course sope sika be na course sope mo de mo yanka sika be na course sope. But under John Dramani, you see, this is why I say, Papa, we know. I don't think it's the first time we'll be the president and not only so the president. I don't think so. I don't think say Mahama be a president, no. Now Ojidi so no na president because you Mahama was the president at that time. Okay, who John Dramani Mahama? You were the president at that time. Okay, in that frame now we are president, you know. What did you do? Like, just you see, you kind of listen to.
I was here, Bibia, a Minister of Finance table, so a check.
Under Mahama, I would not even take it to SS. Primary schools, some schools in the north have to cancel school because Eniyama SS Bani and the children Kodana, Mahama wasn't able to provide them. We are a fact too. Schools in the north, schools in Volta region and other places had to come to a standstill because Sika SS are buying etuade ko near the to talk to Toniama SS BA school no abuying no under John Dramani Mahama enya. But one say on what done no said this kind of cost of and this kind of cost of there is a dedicated funding, and that is oil Sikana and Quebec could do people to know. And His Excellency and another Danko Kufado, a day free education.
Abra, you hear Sikano, a day free education. And you see about will do a dedicated source of funding. Say a tour and a bay you saw. Say Yesika, ye free, ya goodiemu, and a bay be ato sato no more. Send a bear, and maybe say a cobase, I was here releasing Sika for secondary schools na say Sikano.
Moka say Papa we be catch say why stabilization fund. But yet dum so ba no say be when to me ankomo anko use can van go to dum so no am ye nya kanea. Forget this man called Mahama. He's not serious.
Timmy release him. It's number one, your dedicated source of financing. And number two, buying almost centralizing feeding no. Abayi juma e friend national buffer stock. Omo ne ma omusika no ma to aduane no mo dia chairman secondary schools no.
Okay. Buffer stock ade a enkroma time ni na mo kaya enkroma ACC ade bia na friend we silos and I say bi no be kan silos whether you are American or we UK you either say silos or silos, okay? Na the ade ye say the stone nuane. Say nuane no ena na yedi feed ye school for no. Okay. Na NDC for ba ya omo betonton sa places ne di mema wo ma asofo omo de ya asore agina sare nom ne kranchi ankra nom ne ade ye tonton ma ye ya omo de ye den omo de ye ya asore enti baby ananka ye betumi ede aduane akosto na oman no ho kire na yenye bi edi no NDC for beton mo ma asofo medin kaka bi a kire unim bi kura Perez dom unim Perez dom baby e wo Perez dom na ye I mean, how do you call it? Warehouse for Ghana. Utie. We call some crunchy and craho. And also sa. Okay. So now, John Mahama say, on Jia buying ni say a buying. Okay, me mama cry there about food distribution. In chroma time to omo menyin ne de omunim they are making. Good. Enti John Mahama say aban no edi sika ebema agency a certain app buffer stock emra da ho emra eda buffer stock ho na omodi nuane na akoma ye ma na ewo schools no ono Mahama de odwen say ye ne saa enye because no man kwala ni di aduane bone. President was meat factory, thank you. Sabe like enkola ni di aduane bone, okay? Enti dia ono feel say yen and say yen sika no enkoshe headmasters no ensa. How are you, baby girl from Poma? What's it saying? show my feel, yeah. Maybe I cool nicely. Or say, young Fesicano, and Kosher headmasters now, Sebi, one with Tichobo Dadano, and Sem. Na Omomunko Jaso. Na headmaster, and Koto Brodie, onto Banche, onto Crayfish, onto Ikweyi, onto Dondoli, onto Adudo, Bibi onto Bibi, no family men where the man colani. Now, thank you guys for the correction. Now, Unimadia Ayamawa. Unimadia Ayamawa. Ebra Abaino, where's Pedro? What brand no crowd or dear Diana no abbe school for no dear my headmasters, no ni patrons, ne say. Monwe Diani Emma Day, Emma Yanko de Endino. Free education and growth for we person almost saying tea. Wouldn't be omo ye. Adriana na ba. Na mama swadi kugu omo special warehouse. Na omo ton nuane no. Omo ton e mo bag, a blue bag na a buying buffer stock the abre headmaster say headmaster fa hwe ye nkwa da yi ma ye no. Headmaster ne namwa all ton. Adriana na ya to awie no kra no owia. Na wo discabesha ne nsase won fe nkodidwa. Enya afi no okoto tomatoes a apropro kra de abre we de anu aduane ama oba no. Acho se papa we no nyansa na ye dibu man no ni bi. Mama ye njai sa ayi pampering na. Oh, John Mahama ebe ye yi. Eba be se Ghana na obe ye Ghana yi. John Mahama na ekuta to draw. Me say adwene ye dibu man John Mahama oni bi. Me na me ka me kire. He can be a nice gentleman, he can be a nice person, he can be a handsome guy, but whatever, when it comes to let's talk about brains, because the ye ton Adriana no crowd come on nipa daseni. Adriana no crowd where we are ton. Also say anointing and kwadano NDDA. Now fair I would this scare question and sorry. Odi Adriana no man no crowd no. Waji ton. How much more about say with this scale question and sir? I can kodani in didi. When I'm coming to kodani ke didi a friend didi crown woman didi. Because ye be making sure say sika na say sanke ye de koto eduane papa de bromo no. Ye kwa okumpoto ene guwe. Na boa. Okumpoto ene guwe. You know, ntos na amomo ano. Eno ene ye koswa. The apple tono eno ene walk ofa edi abre ye mma no edi tese ebi nyini o Mahama no chale problem o woni me teacher for an omo person omo kosi omo dan headmaster so omo person omo kobo omo dan so na wo discuss question and answer on fan kwoto aduane man koda me se wo kwoto obeto tu jimini ade ene edi aman koda na edi. But say we are man penny a wuni any swadi hunwa. Say ya and a obebo bra. Mede mano AC a higher baby. Na mama minu no we in 5 minutes and then we will work with the 5 minutes. We'll be having 5 minutes because I got to get up and go do 1 or 2 things. So be having 5 minutes. Now yeah the up on the show no. Now munti ade na eno ho and I'm a pense me panelist and then mutumi kasa ho. Opambo say Ghana card sebe ye the talk car na ema free car na Opambo ane Ghana card say metumi edi mi hunia metumi de akoje car na metua ne kakra edi aye adwuma kopem say metua car na wi nti ai Opambo minim say education level wo form minim say excuse me to say if you nyansa so abo kakra ena wankasa preaching no so no won shede nim preaching enti u preaching ni na akoye so for mame ena enti no sebe yedi wa eyewde eyewde yedi wa eyewde kwasia na wan no de yedi na enya ne de kese sa na Ghana nkasa ye mobo na so for gina ho to me sure say oba we Oba way, yeah, suffer no this argument. So I understand, Opambo. I understand, say, baby, about me, a person, what they can econo. wadwene in developing when it comes to any bia metiase share wo ayi yomobeka coat ne sa ayi akadu sa suit na ya wo hye no ase jakijo obi a okoton aduru wo ayi sebe ayi bompata basim as obi ko bompata na okoton aduru wo me no mo kwa omde adoe na ekọ obi nu coat ye hye na esa adoe panimu edu sa abre usika bebrebe a wawe sila went ni ho dressing papa opambo be hye mpabo a na akọhye abomerek enamre mu wan hye abomerek enamre mu abomerek wan hye abomerek kopa pabo a no amo ase ebegina ode ahyem komhyefon na akwasi ampafo beti ase ho na ye agidi tina o se ebura mu nsuo na akwasi ebi akwakoto ebura mu nsuo na wo bere se osi onim dia and ye ka kire ne se Ghana card no etumi ye niama bebre etumi toka ntie no
because cost wo manimu a mementi ase be se me ma obi anso nu se Ghana card betimi erware nshira obi a na me sra busa se Ghana card etimi me yenya ka ebetimi me yenya ka free because cost wo manimu a mementi ase
na oni bibi
me se me ma obi anso nu se
Ghana pa ye mobo e Christopher na mobo mo tese papa e ka senti di o kan okranti ase kra ka se ani o amen o papa o na ami mama Alice otiwe oye momo oye mo use mobile money interoperability kada obi say what is abomeric oh uni ma abomeric ye mpaboa na meba me ni abomeric say there ya mpaboa papa na me but unse mama papa no kakra wa wo hwe me bia no unse abomeric no anka su we no abomeric na no ti say ebu say ye sa ayi Alibaba mpaboa ni bi ayi the pointed shoe obi aka no pointed shoe no no ne friend abomeric no o de ya atwene na ase what you say e ya atwene na ase abomeric na na hye no na se uye sofu penin minua na wo ka kire me say unnim the importance of Ghana card na ubisa say Ghana card be to me atoka sofu na aka kakra Matthew for first person Mr. Highest we are na ba Zingaling na fe abakin solo na mapon we be 5 minutes above 45 80 by 50 na o submission abere battle me enko Debbie.
The most confused person that will get to see Mahama. Because and then Mahama be say free teachers on the buy. Oh, I'm free teachers. Not me buy the summer, then be free teachers buy. The next day, now Mahama be free teachers na brand papa. Now I don't know brand community the the first
the Ghana card
next minute no any focus free teachers and yet among brand new there. And so now put the baby on the bio. And the only buy now say, the only buy in the Mokamasa, he be the word of Kawasa, Imam Kawasa. Confused one, or confused two. You're confused better, man. Confused two. Also, who scam on spending on free SHS. Nemo Mahama Nata put you say, or back, but the primary schools they come. That means, boy, when you confuse about in the other meaning. Was your husband at 2 million? No, face just after the almost after your school, the background private sector on the face just it's confused too, no. Confused straight. Mahama say, oh, one more so one more. And Mahomia was so fortunate about a muscle. And as of voice now supporting it. The next minute, now Mahama Pakofa, king size bed, the same the Apakot one and the next is of from one members of the moment. And at night, the king size bed, so two not the king size bed. Now, a booty for master of four Bompama. I'll catch and so Mahama baby. Confused, I don't know. So I confuse I this free time and ask for me president leader.
Madam Anna Michel.
Just me people have been telling you, now the same on side.
Na only be higher Shadi. First and foremost, John Mahama said, Sasika na ye de hwe even a buying school for crowd on a wedding. Intino enya de papa. Na so no aka kire was a private school almost school fees bo den change government no or no at the private school ba free education. Now we software to now bones and massa we are dambo we enya di atem now we software dambo.
Why confused? That's the thing. Why confused? Now I'm my money munti uku fi na ukunu ekwa maba or this kind of ma ba no kudi da. Ukunu ka se o isi ano ebi ase ayede and I'm no crowd in the crowd. And you first kind of me, this kind of my me, me put my bigger. And you are out the one that is then I'm going to. I must say, oh, this kind of my headmaster say, oh, be a pa, oh, cook, don't go from more to guard it, more to eat, sit up, or buy for the best room. Yet to corruption, said Mahama, scan or the money panana here.
Yes.
What is this kind of money pana corruption?
There be so only be highest on him say. Say okaso the scanner be my headmasters na ebe my headmasters na trima yo mo de challenge ma mo ba yes say scanner ye na be ba ye ho ye na be kwa diga into no the sad ye na tu mo trima na to ma dwene. That's why he did that.
Very good. And I'm making last time that was 1.6 2012 on records yeah demonstration 2010. The reason is that no be any didn't yet. And yet demonstration more coming of 2 weeks and it's back. You give up the cover. That not be any didn't yet because near to your facing. And not near to your near you. And the same near the phrase is not saying. Again, one and that mistake over me, for the story over me. Or one would be living up what they're doing. And the pulley I may get demonstration against the headmaster. I mean, on that time, the crab about as new headmaster. And they have been now the view, Mahama back will be over. Mahama didn't want to bank for private school. The buyer talk about will be actually when you have a transaction is they didn't want for private government. Now, when this me was it also needs to be traced with this. There be for private to be the time was on the message.
Why are they? Where do time so Zenglen, me so jamai, do so if you so another back in solo, so 5 minutes, Yanko.
How was it?
Cinema Meduso.
First of all, may I address the pastors. Because it's only say me mako pilgrimage war asama do pay.
Of course, they be awoka.
Asaba.
I dance the any.
Adia me hu ye wo on say. If we are saying how yet no kwasi it is not meant for good o. Enti na the papa wo ho a hu nipa binu mu a omo di boni aji a omo support boni no sana if we are see we yet it is not meant for good. Saa woman tete woni nyina ye omo kwa de before. Woman nyina ye interest in kwa o. A hypocritical interest. Woman milk ignorance of the people they keke. And it's on the agogo omo bo nsema no. What do you say? By that, then you will not be free.
The
guy is still paying hugely. It is so I'm not paying more a big deal. It's a baby another before any attempt.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you why free SHS buy. From 1992, I started Fourth Republic. Or no, everything they are many who can say. Nanado has literally been to the whole of Ghana countless times. And I do who you say, only Ghana for Nika South, catch them who say, Mama be Brian ko ye my education. Now this is getting a NDC also. Woman ya pretty said free education only how my day. Because the kind of commentary a man for the year did over the yo no so when you like move here. I say a market segment in the super city. Titan Biano and was he a dinner and the promotory agenda. Now the third one. Said 30% of educated people are almost NDC. Women in our interest. Educated people in America.
Interest and
percent. Women in our interest be almost India.
Yeah, Koso now them Kasa.
And I 70% so because tribalism, any jealousy. The never must be Obia, Yamia Naduma, the Onuti Yamu Potong. And the never can say the background free SHS or sister are binding yet. These are some of the traits. And finally, let me address Chatuchikata. And the social media, constitution, a group it could be overthrown. And I should tell you at audition or say by military by the people in wake. Your patch or patches the judiciary. And I overthrow constitution. But me so constitution wasn't he the part of woman a community my
Okahopa Chachuchikata Okahon then.
And then you say who they give it ama will be out there for your enemy. Make sure say what they give me rule. Also back so by your one community is our constitution. One draw in some fully junta constitution. One drafting my military rule. One man really wants that to be a better talk of 4 fronts. And then I used to the latter. You implement all the rules now. Who trauma and then you used to about the Emoya. Finally, as some Americans say,
yes.
The only option any Takashi no remember Ghana. But I can promise them, coming from what my background now, who know. I'm in person with Ghana.
Yes.
But see, everybody should stand by for this election. Who lose you, I will lose you. Who win you, I will win you. The beer you will be in Ghana. Only Yaminek.
Medase. Okay. King Solo. Me pacho I do so 5 minutes. And 55.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, good evening.
Evening.
You,
Joseph.
The radius is on the quickly. Mommy, from free baby, I mean, brother Penino, see, okay, Cynthia, and another year free SHS. Now, I know I can. 2. But some may address this issue. This year, Nankasana John Mahama, and who say why a big mistake? First of all, former President Jerry John Rawlings' friend after 2012, or friend Catherine said, Massa, you've won the election, but free SHS won the conversation. So, if you want anything to be done, for you to go on and keep NDC relevant, implement the free SHS. Obi oyo jamfunu, Mahama oyo jamfunu, apetampe, wane. Now, the conversation from 2008, free SHS, conversation from 2012, free SHS, conversation on 2020, free SHS. Now, to 2024, there is a conversation on free SHS, and it is going to hunt the NDC till eternity. free SHS is going to hunt them to eternity. Unless yes, some Ghanaians become shallow-minded. Now what the NDC bar power to cancel it. But if they don't do that, nothing MVP Tinaso, now bill here what they call parliament here, they are fighting. Parliament Abambabe Jimmy for Penny Kwasia. Parliament our own person is because of free SHS bill. It is because of free SHS bill. Sorry. In my parliament because you know say parliament killer blow. It has become a killer blow to the NDC. Now there is a law backing it. You can never do anything to it. I don't see anyone here bring Abu Gusso say any yebe cause parliament send a government business and coso. But yet says Abamba Bena say Obin Casantra Bambabe. No good answer. Non call it parliament. That's why I call it parliament. You will be arrested.
Of course.
Trust me, I know say go for damn too.
I bet you know. Go for it.
Send you go forward. Chachu chikata. Or was already a man, I go for the mind, what's it on? Sana Bamba, Sir. Here we are, young call a soft. I am a kind of soft man. Nah, I am a because baby, I'm a background, didn't baby, I'm a free bar, and then your mamma, my car so fast, I am you choose me words very carefully. But since you are so for no be our Ghana, I'm not the Christian dom, I'm not a Sophia, any Christo son, animal who are saying. Because I saw for this old or Pambo. Sabi Teprat. Who to make dinner on my little cafe? Ghana card, the reported card. Now Pambo. What did you do? American name, UK now. Who pass over corner? Nippon or Hono. And I can't know.
Cardinal no Musu. What do you Solo?
Bluetooth mode.
Aba.
Bebato. Another. Yeah, bro.
Kasa, yeah. No problem. What yeah. I can't bear 3 minutes being to about quick. And son, we are answering and in answer. Kasa.
Quick.
Yeah, Udem. Kasa.
Yeah. Andra. And I'm downloading my credit score app. Downloading my credit score. I'm making the Ghana card share papa. Made that good.
Yes.
Made that more than 500 points.
Good.
Made that good. It is the person me koto BB. Now say it is fully enrolled. I go to any shop with it credit card score and go and tell the person, my credit score is me go good. I can pay. So give me what I want and let me pay in bit. And upon school some more from to be down because I'm full week. And yet one I bought a bimuswa one some amount. Aman. What I said. When we go down, we turn that line of Asofo. We turn that line of Asofo. But on one of my na yemubi yakasatia wo. Wafra waba wakana samachrew. Bompaya man no free. Nansa Ghana card now what they kasano. I mean almost Americano. Ghana card America. Oh, no credit score. I turn a cotton on the phone. What the name American card. I got in your man. I got the bed.
Sir.
I don't know money for home.
No. Yeah. Obi anim.
Me, I call your name. Yeah. I just me Brazil. Kwaku me continue, mamma. Me carry continue. No, I continue. And you have to hear you are. A woman in the same.
I'm on Tiasia.
Is it, bro? You're the best here now.
Me pacho. Mami Adoma, pacho do so. A real swa in him is life. You are next. Now, ba me mama Mary. Now, the aberry. Intino, me mamuni na kwa.
Okay, me ya bema.
Yo, Adoma.
Okay.
Hold on. Madam Adoma.
Hello.
Yes, pacho otemenka. I am banana say we dear sorry, meaning say we were jina swatch on. But na ma Mary say or Casan who jina jumem in tanka hawan ka yeman.
All right.
Okay, mommy, tell me okay, mommy, wait about the quick now.
Because we are chimney crown here.
You
but that's really Felix, I'm sure. I'm sure we shall feel one soon in a did you say in Ghana and can't call Ghana put any other? Now, John Mahama. Sometimes, trust I know you, John Mahama. Yeah, now make bad life say, I mean, you are some of the person of the country, Mahama. And then the chili phone who didn't chin almost said, one more green and from now. One more winning quite chilling. I said, dear, meaning said they almost say a tinkeeper. Minimum said minimum, I don't know. Miss Sister kind of pop or two a back. Emma John Dramani, Mahama, we need this election. A bed yam and one papa. I mean, who be dreamy ye? A baby won't. Because John Mahama, yeah, to be the catcher grand of hospital. When one friend sick out for shapely SHS.
Yeah.
What catcher Ghana faucet is too expensive to afford. What count? And me, I can say, I still don't get my auntie say, and this is for back. Don't be chum, if I'm a just have video, more money security. Oh, what the whole we are seeing in America, auntie. The end this is also mutual free SHS. Mahama and Trona and I'm putting a soft for wording. Intimate the tunnel. Because I see look at you, we are kicking. I see look at you, it's not just a supporter of this party. And I will be a wood job. I see look at you, have presidential ambition. Or what now? I want to come who said that actually I have to be president. The most I know, or only now was I know. And this was the one who be president of Ghana. Name more, but when we are one school, we need Nansa, not to be a woman, Diana. What policies the Papa youth of Ghana? One of you, the president in here. You tell Ghana, you should WhatsApp. Mama, money now, who money. About we are more continue. That's all we are cast. Is that that clear? Any power between about one Ghana, no. Now, something that clear. Yes, see, what the cost of amount to make flour. You want to hear the day. Gaman, when you're for your chief and young from one or who, the super China who of when you're crawling for baby. Obey DMPP, a cheer who found the Moko find by you with the when we are persuaded. In fact, at us, Shelly Poebian a wall. John Drummond Mahama, you would not follow history. Chrononi Joba, what tear free gun and one a chest. A yesikamu. Now, me be saying, you know what Ghana and no more cassette. I been doing Mahama chili thing. Sex the clear cook rather be PSHS. Mahama to show up the other solo. No way. And I mean, I does so feel line. Nina, quite 2 years, and you're quite properly unfastened. Nina, ambulance on Cotomano, on Cotof, that kind of great Ghana. Or how no one money in China, and almost no so come to woman in China, yes, the Ghana, thing. A Kufua do ye be Bia Magana. Was 6 schools, Papa, and in school phone. Ye can school and in school, first school. Who are even a brochure could have been here? A Kufua was Sia Magana for. A brochure your police in your baby or by down far by me. One hour behind what I had them. You joke out what's in the Kuchia. And now Kufua was police quarters to come. I the police in me. One way what them I have said and Colaba baby. Colada baby kitchen baby. Which me young mother will be in it.
Sanity.
Therefore, more in your mood, we are find their mamma. Free SHS are some of your food, can your money abri or money abri. The 2 money abri. Free SHS is winning this election for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
True.
Because all my own cast at the enemy yet for I'm going to put the enemy they know to come. Your money goes to those days when you just in the past, when this school, as long as your school fees, you tell me, when what you are if you come now they are coming on once a week. If we have a quite my teacher, for the night, and they are coming because I'm a person by this school. No, I need no more. As a cranny, chair fees, and no probably chair bribe. Because protocol for neighbor. Into one banner channel crown, your chance, I just a local bribe, and some out of an apple. Ubani ni madian will be my one born. It's not said papa or any name be many of a be a minister when him will be today to one another sound near the local. Now ban away 5 misses, this who could cheer sika and no cross for ban. And then I make us say will be to a year say for the to talk will be free and crossing, and not sure be a free SHS doctor. Your friend is the Benadia money.
Thomas.
Shababy Benanda money, a free SHS, a dinner to Ghana for Ade, Namomia Casabre. We crowd about one part, that's why I can be no. Sagana for ye nipa, Junuko, Yan Junumu Dahobinum, Sabi. Can you be a bet you support about one by my A and I said B? I didn't need that.
Okay.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumyako is a banner. We did this for say, the man. You are tossing you, or you the same number. It tells you something. What is coming, what is going to happen December 7th. And can be being changing in a say, Bakuno, you saw who baby and ye. Who call the ballot preparation on someone, and people who don't Dr. Mahmoud Baumyako, the colors, blue, red, and white, and the whole only dump with me. First, so. Now, so see this year, and the one want to show to a man. Ya kind one year comote. It's kind of so I think tintin Sama come eight. We are no more than putting. It's this in our pay.
Sir, Mamma.
Don't pen people here. What you about Papa? No problem. Come on. Then they are inking, Uncle could be any. Now they are for 2 while they know. Let out for your man of Tamamu to Bomian or being for Nana. What did him dear no? Abe Buagana Magana to draw Magana for him. Maju will be time now, say point, the man will be here. The Papa, Yaman come.
Mamma, you,
Mamma,
you know, I don't mind that's a party. We 6 minutes. Why are they? Why train ma? We mammy, until Mr. do so. Fabra now in him is life. And so I'm finding 5 minutes. Rana for minute sister Evelyn and you are. Hey, these days the shows are in 3 hours, 3 hours. So I've grown up from me and Komami, Casa. Who them?
Okay.
Yo.
There are some American say, in reason no, do only be especially about to about between you. One, almost speaking against NPP government pan, or your mom be BD. Anywhere be or bread to you can't afford 3 square meal or be speaking against NPP government. But we are to do a good job be a name to form in electricity. What am Mahama campaign a warrior? Media people, these celebrities, those people are the ones campaigning for him because they can afford what they can so more life. But if you don't send me, I'm a conquentabra or tank contestam, eco cadetia, eco cotonwa. A mother, mammy or won't quada 9. When I'm here, but paying. A few such as beneficiaries, me and mood to pay in your mukwan. Oh, so many baby, or many biddy. Yeah, they didn't get a better education, but they wanted a better life for moment. So more brekura number some move their home. And God being so good now, not to brag about it. We went to government school, sir. It was good. Because and to a do medical prempe, your toss on fancy pen, if fear could be armed forces, Wesley Cape Coast, Guinea. This is the life our parents gave us. It is no one can convince my mother and I say my papa so uncle to Abba Mahama because almost some of you friend are here, mama. In Tenema free SHS Abano. Or no person of breast I bring beam. No, but the one be bidino. Or none of the say policy in it.
Yes.
This is the life we are facing right now. And I'm not be doing come when the person was saying, I would I go check for the winning day year from what has said. And I say, one hour castle, yeah, and Tomasano. Do a tear crassy baby, no so like us a 1 hour to Kumasi. One ten I say. To overcast over trauma and busy because in your memoir, do it here no, do only be dino. Or no, so in a bunch of Pessia crown or deal in Sanyamia. Yeah. It's on farm when they are Chebia. Or the Ocas and you memoir dinner. You might be because you are to your mem. But what's in a crass, so it's no light and near cry 24/7. When you good water to drink. The man also to me free for whatever to a chocolate getting back up and pelibia. When you send me, this is the life we are facing. And Debbie Amekase, about you we know. Nyanko Pona never turn up. Yes. Because in Yanka, any of we see combat brand son or Marco SHS need to get a better life. No money does when you answer young penny for moving Yanko to a bomb when you're baby. But some of us are so daft and thing. Yeah, but trauma don't know about nourish you will be packets. Inti, I just an uncle on our turn. The way people are campaigning right now, it is so artistic. And look at the trash he was saying. It's so sad. Or Pam was also a platformer, no, also a cancer, all because of the obedience. Na nipa one post going to be a promise so say you can't support Mahama. You know the funny thing is Mahama na muhum so a Christo ni na you can't say nyankopon na yi na mambo send muhum no. This man the integrity is so much at stake. There's nothing good to write about him. Mopo ni there with integrity there's nothing good to write about it. But talk of Baunia. Nipa amuso ekremuni. No, and it is an insult to our Christianity, but they don't know. It's in a for sometimes because one says, "Oh, you Christian, you the Bible, you be but we are corrupt. We are kind of say, "You born mass, some dear, you do not cremoni, no, you can't say the religion in such a way, you pleasing." Okay, I Yankopon, Sanya Mano, Panchakan, Yenti, a Christo Sumna, yes, on us. And yet, in your media go. Now, said 7 December, Yankopon, Nadi, yes, so Christo near her. And yes, so Christopher be brave. This time around, in Kremlin 4, they should rally behind their own. Now, you want Christopher to support our Muslim brothers to do right thing. Because unless Mahama way, Bana baby, he's coming for revenge.
Yes.
Obedi dia kanwako. It will be such a disaster for Ghana. Say, Nima, yen to your wofo and do the right thing. Not some crofo mono mobano. And my make say, speaking good English and writing English doesn't make you illiterate. Yes. We have illiterate literates among us. Yes. And a clear example is Abeku Santana. A clear example is Edna Man be a Kotuna Nita Pema. He was lambasting the drone system. I was like, this man Oko school. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing. Let's educate our brothers and sisters more. So they'll be more enlightened about you can't see the future ahead because Abani about cotton and you'll be bottom near cotton. That should be a penny phony in also we are the future leaders. We are introducing STEM education, TVET, and I'm not making my say TVET by Japan. So I think I'm coming secondary school. I'm going to TVET because I know about brochure. It is really a health system, a construction system, and you can say a disc, especially in Canada. Has a number one. So opportunity power. And you may be more a food, you can say food security, health, and you can say construction sites. Yeah. Now you know, center you need the technical side now. You need the chance, and then say you move to Panya. We'll have to struggle to find a place to be. Let's do the right thing. NPP is the good ticket for Ghana. The good ticket for Ghana because they are taking us somewhere. Okay. So, me the manu base my stress ye bompa and so I yango confuse in this for no month statement yango confuse or margin. No more can say musa and you should expose them all the time. That is what you want. You say the answer me empire born am boy and I hear Juma power because empire will be am born how. And I'm a car say since from now on so nipa be kwa to aba. Mahama ne NDC for better kwasi asem wa kopem say de be kwa to aba wi. No so na hear. And I still I cause into that. All right, in him is life. Pacho edu so. In him is life. Pacho over 5 minutes. In him is life. Say what the phone out to baby. In him, I also a mute to home. Or mute to home is the word. Aha.
Mr. Phyllis, yeah, me time, but moving because I'm here to so 20 minutes. So before so I'm an
20 minutes you do any upon because I can walk say we are na me di 5 minutes be kekenake upon ko time na so.
Me the na me person me can say the Joe Mama adwin said I will say one penny phone bi ho no ma wonyina na adwin ne sesa.
Yeah.
The me na adwin ne sesa na adwin ne ano ye mre. Kachre ono kachre Akufo-Addo so Akufo-Addo and Akufo-Addo oni Akufo-Addo tina ho no ma. One ne beka so yare. Say politics in my and to the stance say or come be the bad boy di actually or chirani the BAC yes. Now me nya sure I said in Katia say free SHS on me
yes.
Omuncham. Na kwasi aye time no say nya aduane di kura na edi su ade a. Aka na enye ne say baby ene na me. Mo school ni e mama aduane adi a mo say aduane ne nye. Mo ko school say mo ko su ade a na say mo ko school say mo ko didi. Sa time na time no ye de banchi eye control stew ma ye di na ye na o mene mukaka mo no. O mene mukaka. Na mo de mo ntena Ghana ho njimi. O mo ntena Ghana ho nyimi. Na ebera ne so a na abane de meminya sure say ayi san kwase afo NDC ndenya ayi 40% kura. O mo de say internet ayi su no mo pita. Yeah.
Yo. Now unim we bra unya ka banche. I mean like sorry. Bra na oka banche ahabanya edi yi na abeka na ba ku bi so o mo frɛ no bokoboko. Ba ku bi
senior.
Eno me betete o betete bokoboko na yetwam na ye dia ye stew bi pa to me ade ni de tem. Eno so na obedi. Na that time no so dey yan say na utua fees by ene Ghana for say ni na omonkai me nua me da say mo tumi ni me aye adwuma 2 hours and 35 minutes ni onyame enhire obi bia utumi ba ye Sister Evelyn edu oso wa ha say ntino fa wo de kakra ka wona me ntumi mpon why me da say me da mu ni na say ma mutumi fa ni ye na me da ma say
I think I have to come inside first.
Madam Evelyn, Castle, now them.
Hello.
Patrol Bonnie.
Yeah.
Sorry, so.
Brother.
Yes, madam.
Emma, where you go?
Yeah.
Ghana for so that's it. Yeah, me unshroud.
Amen.
Anyway, do my pa. Anyway, do. But that year, woman, oh my Ghana. I see a picture and a paper. Now, the kind. I saw for now. Support Papa Mahama. Me say anka party there. Will be a choice. The open. I don't know support. Pepe. Wow, ideology ni way out. Oh, party with the nyoma 1 or 2 bintino. Made them support. Kenya bone. Name momu. NDC abaya. Omo bedi Ghana so. O the military way eka 27 good years. We civilian government 16 years, Edeka 11 years, 27 good years. A day, any Ekika Boma near to 2 MPP, MPP so 16 years. Dear no mummy, no, Abaya dear among my Ghana for so bad citizens, and free. And when as I said, church members, Nana Mokotna, so for Bonas, Mubu Sawam, Munamusamu Samon. So, nipa mieni se wo dey can since 1992 be si ne paso be pa 1616 paso be pa na yenya NDC ba paso be na aboa oman no enye individual selfish interest NMPP so ba den na yenya aboa oman dey si awon sa anka beboa before no brother Felix na for normal for church members no say omo yo omo nko a enti di omo be ka no Openio, Akalo, there you no support to lawyers, judges, one doctors near 35 or 4 way nothing. Now, so far, I said, you deep crown, no cast on truck cry at the moment. Now, I'm no meditating mom, or the papa, that, man, anyway. But I say, no, and you master, and no man who go secondary school near the Adeno. And while I'm going to school, I'm going to Nibio. I'm going to be because my baby say, I didn't say, or so for Timmy, and who oil no di ayifra no di mama semenom na ma adwimu che say ekomi yemu assistant dem abe mama yare na me mama ana me papa je no na maka cha mama ne papa sa de we nya still na mo da so yenti mimi kobi nti akola ni school anti aforo de ho bi sa na aye asofo no enti platform say mo collection ye kwala no 2018 nti omu lusu church members ni bebre customers is their customers because no mo use from the enyom ho tam amunyom ho so a esesenka because sorry NGO mudi bua society no mudi schools mudi hospitals mudi market mudi social mini bebre de bua areas na mo but yehu ni say nkofo we yes ade no omo no mo family nkwa na omo ye de omo de bua mo enti nkofo ni ti ba sese eno na ayo mo ti say we no church members nkwala na ma sorry na swati afi brother Felix Uzeta mana ye Papa Mahama was no. Now so for no ebo stew ho pa we say me wo we say me waka say we ko yi ka ba no de kire we ko yi ka ba no mo di obi a kire di obi kra promise opam one no mo maka ho we say meto eru pray by bedu ko mu who promise something by 2020 no mo to eru pray we say me entini nyina eka okwam because ama we no onya wo say uye bibi esemra wo to mo cancer no mo twifa mu ani ade no they so ko register say ye nya chassis number na kwa system no And no muntimi fast ade no so nyesi omo waka do be sisi omo fi omo ntimi line sisi ada no ayi kum chacha yi na no muton omo cast bebre wo fi omo ntimi line sisi punya wai ayi fa na free ba time na ba system ni mu e no ya problem ebi otu omo kwa naka e body your friends omo di police na di omo chi no mu yusu sare pe no so fo na etwa mo enti yan check omo nye ene sanyo mani nyina no eni ho bio enti omo fi say omo tumi bi kakra bi ase ya ka che bet nye ya ka omo bi omo koso na enyi na system ni nye dwuma sanete enti wa wo fi say wuntimi kom na fa ba ya ni amana was na problem amount wo pese say nipa ni free to na omo ba wo de ye nyina ya na mu ni ekobili sa system say e ma so bio cause nyoma bebre ho na so fo ni nye free omo di intimidate system no say omo nyata because of digitalization na nyame adom.
Mama Kasa we. What's the digitalization?
Hello?
Yes, Kasa.
Digital.
Kasa, Sister Evelyn, Kasa we CCRI. Na me to me.
Hello?
Yes, madam. Otemenka. Obi atonka.
Okay, me that's it. Because of digitalization now, our system no muntimi nya fanya omonyoma no. Bebre so ha. Yeah, so no mukita diplomatic passport. Aba we ba wajiji ni nyina because ye hu fa so bia munya free abani nya free ho anasa citizens nya free ho so mukita diplomatic passport a fa to bi no mi wan so mukọ ba bia abani na bom hoka. Eno so ye oye wa omo ye de omo fam. Enti ye nuanom ye busuafo mo Ghana fo ma ye sremo asofo omo mpem asem. Omo pese se mo bon sa na mo ka se kono mo yo anu akono agu yam. Ye ma mi ko di dwa wo dwom hwe wi akata ban brother Felix no mo bra mo sika nyina no so fa ka choto de o te wo nchen ena ma ye ntawa de ofie bi na ye wo hwa ye bai fo we na ye ni adada no mo chinchi mo ma adwe no ma dwom sika nyina fi mo sam obi ti me dia na lori fe krom di fi aso dem abakra no mo nye de no mo nye bi oh dance no no mo nye bi aha but enani na de asesa nipa so na eti nipa ene eti na me say Ghana for as church members sasofo we mu obibi a mo be ya ka mo de covid ba ye mo fa me kwa nya example then as sasofo we mutimi de ye ma mo church members obi timi ka sa mo sala emra na ya fa me say munya aduani ni me church members o mo ye nipa 200 300 enti me chop apart from Pentecost ene me hu so mo ye bi Methodist any friend says praise be no ade no mo ye bi kakra me mo church members
1 minute
sawa ma church si omumu kwan e na wu say na gigezi obofo ho mo ta betna TV ni radio so e se mo say di musika wo momo e fa mo me wan so no onko tra so dem kran kan nyame asa ba ko nchiro bibia no mo timi de ye ma o man Ghana yesra mo o me yakoto aba no fama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia papa Mahama de sene ya na aye no oni bibi o de ma o man Ghana be da simi ni abe ma nyame ka
madam madam Akosia me pacho for submission e bra na mean to me
okay me that's it Felix only ni ka
voice na familiar but
Facebook if you Facebook any call YouTube any have TikTok when time babio I think that me be camera now you might remember me a little bit
don't worry
US
oh yeah I remember your face now
okay yeah ain't no me asem baako mienu bia me wo and he say Abeku Santana he has really disappointed me.
Oh how then
Abeku Santana has really disappointed me. Why am I saying this? Obianim say wo NDC nti say wo into wo NDC na so obi ya de papa you can't say it so won ka just keep quiet. Why would he come and then say wo Abeku Santana wo kasa ekofoti into why would you go to the extent of saying say on lunchy your friend is saying music app be I have downloaded it on my phone. I downloaded it on my phone. See, I didn't see now if you're not going to use it now, you're not use TikTok. You're now going to use YouTube. You're now going to use apps and what would you not?
Baby.
It's no say like, why? And then I'm more this kind of politics. And I still cannot phantom it
because everything is looking positive. That Ghana is moving forward, and the people they call godfathers, would stay in opposition forever. And if that happens, their money and their source of income would be taken out. That is why a fool like that would be using digitalization and still be insulting digitalization. Oh, forget Wilson. Forget Wilson.
Post to be in there. That's why we need
Oh.
Post to be in the many the only project that has been completed is Akufo-Addo statue. Really? How can you say that?
And it is only the fools that would buy that, because if your child is going to school, if your road is constructed, and you believe say the only completed project is the statue, that's also you know.
And second of all, and what to touch box among Kofobi, and then she and their friends and Tom Diano. We got to talk over 1,000 troubles and 1,000
mattresses.
First of all, let's start here. Mostly free SHS and a scam. Okay, so we'll be into your school fees.
Thank you. Thank you. Very, 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 very good question.
Because we who say for now you say and I'm praying Pastor they will paint the whole Volta region blue this time. And I'm praying seriously because NDC for the I didn't say propaganda. Maybe NDC party they friendly propaganda party.
Yeah.
Oh, that was their slogan.
Yeah.
Propaganda. And pure propaganda is what they do. As we speak. My thing here is America and Canada. Felix, can't share me say a high easy.
Nothing is easy here.
Oh, first, groceries $100.
Baby.
2 girls.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Who got jobs so who could drama who be school. A group high CBBI free education. If so say school, you pay school. Books are motor everything. And sign up for free SHS is another story altogether. So why are we doing this? Why are we throwing dance into people's eyes? Say a Juma Nanado, any Dr. Baumia Aye. I say, a year and send on home, and I can be Wosika, Yawa, Jeffat clean pa, about the 2 about me because it is every day, whatever Baumia is unveiling is mind blowing. America have crying money be why you miss Canada crying money be why you miss. Some citizens happen. Say they are able one panel. Say Baumia pushing for so Congo Ghana card. Let's say almost to the end of their turn now, almost the credit score about you should know what they're doing. Because a Chrome has a opportunity for a press on Bebano. This what are they able to do? They cannot do
anything
because you don't have a card in your name. You don't have a social security number. And sir, your friends a Ghana card indicates that you are a Ghanaian and you live in Ghana, and that's your TIN number. Very soon, that TIN number can turn into a social security number. If you do not have that number, you cannot live in Ghana. That is where I see Ghana going in the near future. Akufo-Addo might not be remembered today, but he will be remembered tomorrow for a lot of things. He is building 7 universities. What? He's changing all the 1980 schools into modern, ultra-modern schools. Yeah, he just started. Oh, good baby. But if we give them the mandate again, Dr. Baumia 4 years now. Oh my goodness, can I be a grabber? I can't know Mutina or Mudi yogurt no matter to form. Omakas omo be ferry, say ye the bed, ye the yogurt be too for, say ye the ball and chasing be to 12 and things, a month to for trashing woman, not ye metal dead for others at the aqua ye. Send your money now very soon, and I know about me on Danny and a friend say, Pastor Boys, meaning say, Oba, he will implement something to help the Pastor Boys. It's more pay, no more pay a teacher for government. No matter Dr. Baumia, any MPP, no, and money and share Pastor Boys. The Pastor Boys, it's mind blowing.
Okay.
They need help.
Okay.
They need help. That guy who's the one in charge of Pastor Boys, he's doing so well. It's maybe submission, maybe baby.
Yo.
Now, I was say Ghana for year dream. Nayin to me to about Emma MPP and to a Jumo so. There's a Dr. Baumia cyber, so Ghana will become a one-party state, and that's where we are heading towards.
All right.
That is where we are heading towards. Rollins BD Urban so almost 27 years.
One in the end, this is.
Yes, at the mills, any Mahama Nankasa. Ubia, I can say, and come with the neighbor for buyer, or with the Danyame Bayan. And nothing on Maba and Mahama Ebaye. Ain't no, a groom has said so. Yeah, almost at a Yesu. Omoka Yesu na Nankwasa send the tree. Sa Yesu no Omoka be ya Nankwasa send the tree.
Yep, we have seen that.
Ain't no, Ghana for please. Vote for Dr. Baumia.
Amen.
He is number 1 on the ballot paper.
Amen.
And you're so home, and you're number 1. Number 1, a bien come and move vote the parliamentary seats in this number 1.
Yeah.
So be you, move voting money now, no more parliamentar. You be straight no more up to do the better job that they're doing.
Yeah, but that's it. That's a pan.
That's
a pan. Because that's a pan. I feel crying in my home. I mean, I feel in my home. Me who watch it. Okay, mommy, I wait so be kind of can be 1 minute to be per time now. Not mean sorry so. I 3 hours.
John Dramani Mahama, John Mahama, to make Mahama, you share our day brain. Say, Tiabuchina, not a gun of 40 boy, Abuchia. Abuchina, and she say, Papa Dina, Abuchia.
Yeah.
Now, before Abuchi ever saw city on Mobato, they went through a lot. It's a gun of 1 in 2. Said they be open here.
Obre.
There was a gun of 1 in 2 pound there. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will be with the Ghana. I'm a Ghana 2 pound. If he's there, one episode of Abuchi Shea Bagana. It's yes. No, I don't down one down to a quarantine or to a man and say,
Sir. Paper.
Well, that come paper now. I think compared to one of the one.
Sir.
The world will be there or so. It's was one so. Let to a banana go. You the end of the day. And your papa done in benefits. 3 station to buy any man, any CPP, any one will be. In your career, you know, for many now, it would be free. Say, yeah, baby, I'm your mind was here. Only a torso, Fisherman torso, and I'm out of check. I get a bit sharp. In your eye, it's a drum. Only a torso, MPP, home so.
All right. Medasi Mama Mary, Medasi. Okay, challenge 34. The base here, more mutumi be joining my Jumani and I'm into an chairman on Yamokesi. More demo contribution by Akosia, more I mean, everyone that came up, you know, in his life. Munina, thanks for being here with me, and also my YouTube name, YouTube for no. We are trying to grow our YouTube into social and our opportunity. There, ko YouTube or na mia. A year subscription button so in and no honest idea na I say adombano obeden obekweku mia ho na wasa subscribe we subscription na no we me na subscribe na no we me na afi we me adomba no said e be ya me ba live bia na e be ma signal say ma ba mo Facebook no so mo nko so holding and down ho say the Facebook aba from kra na so we na meti ase nim senga kra e betumi apid anti me da mu ni na say ene ebra mo de bebo ame na meti nim chem no yam kase amen bye bye. Nipa brema nkwan ana akokọ brema nkwan nipa brema wu